What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, I heard somebody say it was a victory Monday. That's what I heard. Somebody said we done caught a dub last afternoon. Yesterday afternoon. You know what I'm saying? A little 1 o'clock.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? It's big vibes over here, man. Big vibes, man. And I needed it too, baby.
Last night was on your mind.
Hey, man.
More than the 1 o'clock game.
Hey, look. I can understand how Steeler fans would want to play that game, but I'm not even entertaining what you're talking about.
You said it.
Because 1 o'clock, guys took care of business, man. 44 points. First time we done scored that since 2018. Over 500 yards of total offense. First time since 2018. We had Russ out there scraping the pot, cooking. Come on, man. Rewind the clock back probably since before 2018. I mean, just across the board, Deke. It was a vibe, man. It was a vibe. So I'm not going to allow you to come here with any negative energy to dampen my Steelers fun, my Steelers enjoyment, all right? So I like that colorway that you got on, though. But on top of that, though, man, it was an absolute just electric day, man. Shout out to the Black and Gold, man. And on the road, too. Shout out to the Escalooser. I like when the Bengals take it like that. I like when I see the loser escalator start going back, and they're up there and it's early, and I'm like, ha, ha. I love that. So it felt good, man. Felt good. How was your day though, man? How was your weekend, man? You had a good Sunday, man?
Yeah, beautiful day.
I figured we skipped Saturday. We both kind of had the same outcome, you know. It wasn't good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just wasn't what we was looking for, man. It is what it is. Hey.
Tough end of the Pitt season. Well, I guess we got a bowl game, but
I'm with you, but it's like what is this?
Started 7-0 and finished 0-5.
Yeah. Then we were 2-2 down the stretch. Not good.
Not granted.
Not good.
We didn't have our quarterback for almost all of those games.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. I'd say about 3.5 of those games we didn't have our starting quarterback. Yeah. So there's a little bit of context there, but you wish you could do better than 0-5, no matter who's out there.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Yeah. Like I said, it doesn't matter how you lose. A loss is a loss. I'm like, we was a double overtime versus the Sun Belt Conference representatives, Bumtail Marshall. Shout out to my little brother, though, but I hate the fact that we took an L to Marshall. I'm just gutted. So I needed Sunday in a major way, Deke. Sunday came through like it was supposed to. Oh, baby, Sunday hit, Deke. Sunday hit. Saturday ain't hit for nothing. Sunday was hitting, though, bro. So it was a vibe, man. I even broke out, like I said, broke out my team edition. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you got to break out the team edition one. You know what I'm saying? This felt team edition like the day, baby. Whew! Needed that one. Deke, man, what's going on with you, though, baby? You quarter zipped it up, polo down. I see you. Make a statement this morning, why don't you? Make a statement. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Deke said, I don't care how early it is. You're going to get this fit. That's what he said. 9 o'clock, don't matter. East Coast, West Coast, it does not matter. You gonna get a fit. I like it, baby. I like it. I digs what you doing. Just know I digs what you doing.
Do what I can.
Shout out, man. Shout out. So, good Sunday for you all around?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What are we talking about here?
Well, don't be weird. I just said, was it a good Sunday for you, bro? Don't make it weird. Do not make it weird. Just, was it a good Sunday for you? Like, just. You woke up.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
I'm going to keep the main thing the main thing.
That's what I'm talking
about.
Yeah. It was a great day, bro. It was a great Sunday, bro.
If you're talking about other games around the league.
The Jets lost.
I didn't care about that.
You don't care about the Jets lose? Everybody likes when the Jets lose, man. You know that. We like when they see the Jets lose. Did the Ravens, how'd they do? See? Ha-ha. It was some good action going on around the league now, man.
Right, that was a positive game.
It was some good games going on around the league yesterday, man. Did Dolphins win? I don't even think Dolphins, they did not. No. I'm tripping on them.
Lost to the Packers.
That's what it was. Jordan Love. Yeah. They was doing all the
Tua can't go toe-to-toe with an elite quarterback.
Timeout. Did you see how
especially
chaotic some of that like in-game scenarios were, though, bro? Bears game.
Well, I saw that. I kind of stopped watching Packers game in the second half.
Yeah, bro.
Once I saw that it was over.
Yeah, but I was just thinking back to that Bears because I was like, yo, I've seen you since then, but we weren't on the show since then. I was like, you're right. We have not. Yeah. It was some nonsense going on, bro. Absolute nonsense. So shout out to the fact that Coach T has good clock management. All right, don't ever say he don't have good clock management, man. All right, I done seen some terrible clock management take place. Yeah, not my dog though, not Coach T. All right, so I feel good, man. Feeling good.
And I wasn't stressing as much about us taking the timeouts throughout the second half because
Okay.
we were up. It's like you're up. You take the timeouts to make sure you got everything buttoned up. You're trying to protect the lead. So, yeah, you're not assuming that we're going to blow this double-digit lead or this three-score lead. You're just trying to make sure you got your ducks in a row.
Yeah.
I think that's different than it being a one-score game, back and forth, or if you're down in the second half. So I wasn't stressing about the timeouts.
There we go. I like it.
I thought it was good use of timeouts, actually.
I like it. Shout out. We saw the Chiefs escape again. Shout out to them getting up out of there. Otherwise, we would have caught them.
Honestly, atrocious.
We would have caught them, bro. I'm telling you, they're the ones. That's the I'm like,
It's atrocious. They should have 5 losses this year.
But once again, it's like all the teams just start doing weird stuff at the end of the games. I don't know how that game ends like that. I'm just like, yo, what we doing, man? What we doing?
Hey, no, Connell lit it up, too.
He did, though. Shoot,
I mean,
him,
Jacoby
Brock
Myers.
Bowers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yo, Brock is an absolute monster, bro. Probably looking good out there. I like it, man. But yeah, man, it was good games all around. Who was the night game? I forgot that one. That was
That one didn't go in the way I wanted it to go.
Niner. You don't want to see the Niners get beat? Everybody likes to see the Niners get beat. Don't do that. We like to see the Niners get beat, man.
No.
You remember they said Brock Purdy was better than Kenny Pickett.
I wanted the Niners to win 45-0.
Remember they said Brock Purdy was better than Kenny Pickett? I think the Bills were just trying to help Kenny Pickett's case out. They just want to like, yo, I got you, Kenny. Because, like I said, we're cousins. All right? We're not rivals. We're not foes. We're allies. So we were just trying to be allied with you and prove that, hey, Brock Purdy is not better than Kenny Pickett. All right? That was what we was trying to prove last night. I think they did a good job.
Well, he is right now.
You think he is right now? They both kind of, yeah.
He is. Well, I don't know what his deal is. He's hurt
I
or
thought they
something.
say, I don't know what's going on with him right now. He ain't look Brock Purdy-ish last night.
Right. And he missed last game with some type of shoulder thing.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's in his head. Maybe it was the weather.
But Kenny don't even have any tape out there for this season. So
That means no bad tape. It's kind of like Jameis.
yeah,
Kind of like Mitch Trubisky. Mitch made an appearance yesterday. Yeah. Shout out to a former Pittsburgh Steeler, right? Former once Steeler, always a Steeler. That's what you told me. Come on, man. Former Steeler right there.
Nah, there's certain guys.
Former Steeler right there.
You don't talk about them being a Steeler.
Pittsburgh Steeler alum, Mitch Trubisky. We got a chance to support him last night and watch him. You know,
Him, Dante Moncrief.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man, shout out to where is Moncrief at? Is he still? I don't think he's still in the league, right?
No.
There's no way. I'm gonna say there's no way. Yeah.
His career ended in Pittsburgh.
I'm about to say this can't be the case, man. Yeah. But, you know, whenever we see one of our fellow alum out there, it is cool to be like, hey, go team. Like when I see Ray McLeod with the Falcons, I'm like, hey, I see you, Ray. Make a play, Ray. You know what I mean? We like that. So I just think like Trubisky is kind of in that same alumni circle. Of, oh, hey, man. Good. Hey, keep doing good, man. Hey, Mason Rudolph.
Mason, yeah. Mitch, no.
Did Mason get in this weekend? I saw Tennessee.
Should have.
Yeah, that was they got worked. I just thought about that. That was the Commanders game. Yeah.
Yeah, I looked up. I think it might have been the second quarter. Might have been the third quarter, for all I know.
Yeah.
Saw Levis's stat line. I think it was like 2 of 10, 3 yards.
He was warming up. Just warming up. Yeah.
Yeah. So, again, like I said, he's not that good. Well, I can't. I mean, that's a stretch right there. saying not that good. That's
what does not that good even mean? Yeah.
Right, a tip of the cap.
Right.
He's not good. Period.
It's like if my dude be on the struggle.
Whenever I say
man.
not that good, that's when I refer to teams that actually are kind of good,
yeah.
or players that actually are kind of good, like the Ravens. But again, they're not that good, as we saw yesterday. They're a good team. They're gonna make the playoffs. Remember what a month ago? Everyone's talking about
question,
the Ravens being the AFC favorites. They're unbeatable. Is this offense unstoppable with Lamar Jackson, third MVP? Trust me, they're not that good.
The thing that changes them a lot right now, and even last night's game, is the kicking situation.
Well, sure, that's part of it.
You left 9 points off the board. Yeah. We've experienced what it could be like to have a kicker that you trust and have a weird season. I mean, we remember how it was with Boz, and we kind of had similar conversations that they having in Baltimore right now. What do you do? Do you move on from? I think that was the Matthew Wright convo. Hey man, what do you think about this dude here, man?
Now he's kicking in Kansas City.
This is very true. This is actually crazy, bro. But I think that's the thing right now. I don't know if he's injured or whatnot. Obviously, we knew with Bonds after the fact. During the season, nobody knew he was hurt. It was like, yo, what's going on here, man? So who knows what's going on with Justin Tucker, man? But this is like crazy, bro. I've never seen this from him, man. Yeah, they say he has like the worst field goal percentage in the league right now. Kind of crazy. But because he's so legendary, this is why he's still employed right now. Because imagine if it's any other kicker not named Boz, not named, was it Autry or maybe Harrison Buckner, throw McPherson in there. It's like outside of T-Bash, shout out to Tyler Bass.
I don't know about that.
We've already seen it. We've already seen him get his pass, all right? You can miss a couple and you get a pass. He missed a couple and then he hit the big boy. You know when you hit the big boy game on a walk-off, how that go? Yeah, it was, hey, man, never mind. You're good, all right? He been straight of assist, all right? He just needed to lay it down one time. Sometimes you guys just lay one down on him, all right? So I think with Tucker, he just got to lay it down one time, bro. And then they get him back on track. But right now, man, struggling, bro. So it's one of them things, man. One of them things. And shout out to the Colts, too. A-Rich, huh? Going for the no guts, no glory, 2-point conversion, walk-off dub. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was some good. Like it was some good AFC yesterday, man. Just across the board, I like how the AFC looked yesterday, bro. I'm a big A-Rich fan when he playing like I was playing.
I can't say across the board.
Did you like the Colts outcome?
I didn't care.
Oh, why not?
That game's irrelevant.
Wow. I just thought it was really cool to see the Colts win like that. I like when the Colts win. You know? They beat any team, especially AFC teams, bro. You know? It's always good to see that. It just felt good.
Yeah, that game really didn't matter to me.
Like, Ravens lost, Colts won. It's like just great across the board,
I'd say, if anything, maybe we would have wanted the Colts to lose.
Don't do that.
It doesn't matter. Some teams got to make the wild card. So if it's the Colts, I don't care.
We did not want the Colts to lose. Like, we wanted the Colts to win that game. We appreciated
the Colts again, it's fine. I mean, it's for the wild card. I guess they have an outside chance. Yeah.
We feel better about
obviously
that.
There.
Yeah, we want to see them anyways. If we get a chance, we want to see that again anyways. No.
Yeah. If that'd be a first-round matchup.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah.
We got the bye and they somehow snuck into the second round.
You catch what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'd take that all day as our playoff path.
We like this. So that's we got to have a global approach right now because we're getting thick in this thing. You know what I mean? When you get to the point where, you secure 18 consecutive non-losing
Am I missing
seasons.
something? Why are you talking up the Colts so much right now?
I just who they were playing. I just like
who? Patriots.
Yeah, I like when I see them lose.
Oh,
yeah, like when they lose, like when the Ravens lose. I like it. It's a good day.
What are they, like 2-9 this year or something?
Do you not like when the Ravens get beat? How you feel when they get beat? Do it matter if they like won 1 game or 10 games? You just be like, hey, it's good to see y'all lose too. That's all. Same energy. Like, yo, it's good to see y'all lose, man. I like when they lose, bro. It's a good day. It's kind of like what for you.
Like I said, for me, it was just
good to see you
irrelevant,
lose too, man.
Just an irrelevant game.
Check you off. Look, it's a great day. I needed Sunday. Sunday was major for me, man. I felt good about Sunday, man. But with that being the case, we do got plenty to discuss with this game. I'm excited about it, bro. So, you ready? All right, already. Let's get this thing going, man. Y'all already know the drill. Drop it in the comment section. Let us know where you are tuning in from, so that way we can give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And appreciate all of y'all giving me some love on the fit yesterday, man. Had me in here suited and booted. Church clothes. You know how I be on Sunday, man. Did a little bit of that TV. It was kind of fun. Shout out to all the lights, camera, and action, man. And Bob Pompiani, the man, the myth. But yeah, shout out to y'all being here today on the early morning.
DJ Lundy tuning in from the 757, Norfolk, Virginia.
The crib.
Craig Ellis, 717, Lancaster, PA, as always, says, today is my daughter's 8th birthday.
Hey, happy birthday. Let's get it.
Leah Warren, the 254.
Shout out to Leah.
Tito Good Vibes, the 817, Fort Worth, Texas.
Yes, sir.
John Doe, 412.
What up, John Doe?
Javon Kenley, the 412.
Shout out to the 412 in the building. I like it, man. On the 9:20 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, I see you.
Lifted Ones, 916, Sacktown.
Shout out to Sacktown. If you know, you know.
Mike's Multiverse, the 510, Richmond, California.
Shout out to Richmond.
Joseph Johnson, 512, Austin, Texas. Let Russ cook.
Okay.
The Dawn, 814, Johnstown, PA.
Shout out to Johnstown. Let's get it.
Calvin Pryor, Duval in the 904, repping the South. And last one, Smurf Toe from the 412, Pittsburgh.
Shout out Smurf Toe. And I see the homie Greg Yeager in the 570 East Stroudsburg. Remix, Ifrit remix in the 315 Qstown, New York. And he says, shout out to all them haters. Big time shout out to all the haters. You already know what it is. Then after that, Donovan Bicklehop in the 41999, a.k.a. Toledo. Shout out to Toledo, baby. Josiah Atkins in the 317, Indianapolis, Indiana. The homie Michael G in the 407. He calls it the land of Steelers. And I shall end it with let's see. It's like y'all in here in the morning. Shout out to y'all early birders. I will end it with Henrik in Hamburg, Germany. Well, shout out to you, Heinrich, over in Hamburg, Germany. Mein Haus as Dein Haus. All right, so you know what time it is, man. Let's get it. Alrighty. And Donovan Bicklehop, why so early today? Cuz, baby, man, it's a Victory Monday. We couldn't even wait to give you this content, man. We had to I called Deke. I said, Deke, wake up. He's like, yo, man, what you mean? I said, wake up, Deke. Come on, bro. You got to get in here, Deke, man. Come on, bro. He's like, bro, man, what you talking about, man? Come on, you got to chill. And that's why we had to start. I just couldn't contain myself. I was so excited. Deke knows. I get excited. It's on to wear blue and red. So I was like, yo, please put some blue and some red on, man. Just get over here, man. Just hurry up. He was like, yo, all right, I'll be here. So this is why. I apologize, guys. All right. You know, it'll be like that sometimes, bro.
You can blame me.
I get excited. It's my fault. I get excited, Deke. All right.
Tons of fun with the first super. Says, I know you already told your thoughts on JPJ, but why does it feel like he's regressing? I hope he still does his before and or after practice workouts with catching like he did all last season.
Ooh, yeah, he did drop a pick, huh?
Oh, man.
Right in the end zone, huh?
Could have taken that
Hit him right in the hands, huh? Shout out to my dog,
Would have been
JPJ.
a nice redemption moment for him.
Shout out to the homie JPJ. What was your thoughts, man?
On JPJ?
Yeah. Tell him how you feel, man. Tell him how you feel.
It's just, it's who he is. Physical corner. How many flags did he have yesterday? About 5 or 6?
It was 4 to 5. Yeah, might be 5.
I think
2
maybe
on the same drive.
I think maybe 2 or 3
2 on the
of
same
them
play, yeah.
shouldn't have been called, but I think it's almost like Pickens on the offensive side for us. And honestly, Pickens don't get really flagged like for on the field stuff or like during the play type of stuff. It's his antics and stuff when the play is over. And like even yesterday, I feel like that second flag for Pickens, that was ticky tacky. I'm just like, bro. I mean, that was an unnecessary throwing of the flag by the refs. I think it's like, but because of Pickens' rep, he doesn't get the benefit of the doubt. Mm-hmm. And then so I kind of think the same thing with JPJ. I think two or three of those flags, they showed the instant replay. They even showed the slow motion. I'm like, bro, I get it. Like he's got his hands on him. Like, but it's back and forth. I don't think JP's really like holding or restricting movement of Higgins or whatever receiver he was on. It's just that I guess it kind of looks bad in the moment or whenever it's live, and the refs are eager to throw the flags because of JPJ's rep and how he typically gets these type of flags game in and game out. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't think he had like an awful game yesterday. It's the flags. Like whenever we talk about JPJ having a good or bad game, it's typically like how many flags did he get? And yesterday he got flagged a lot, but I do think some of those flags on him were excessive. But it is what it is.
Shout out to the homie Deke, man. We are on the same page with this thing. Some of those flags yesterday, man, it's a cost of doing business playing cornerback in the National Football League. I said outside of quarterback, that is the hardest position to play, not only because you're going against usually the best athlete on the field via wide receivers because their size, speed combination, along with them actually knowing the play and you having to react to it. But it's also the most challenging because of the way it's officiated. And what I mean is this. We will watch a wide receiver create minimal contact at the break point via push off, via I'm going to just stiff arm you. And we all have been conditioned to not even complain about offensive pass interference anymore. I can't even remember the last time we've even flirted with that even being a call. And we'll see just the save, subtle push, this jersey tug offensively, and nobody says a thing. Defensively, if the contact is just as minimal, we are all in the same breath conditioned to do what? Whoa, where's the flag at? Oh, should that have been the flag right there? Hey, after every single play where there is any type of contact, whether it was intentional, whether it was created by the offensive player, if there is any type of the receiver looked out of control, we instantly default to, yo, that should be pass interference. Should that be? My whole thing with JPJ is this, man. The only call that I really had an issue with from him was the PI he took in the end zone because he actually panicked. It was the overroute. He got beat at the line of scrimmage. I think we had somebody jump off sides. And he was just chasing the guy the whole daggone time. He never sees the ball in the air. The ball wasn't even catchable. But because he ran and just tackled the guy in the end zone, they got the ball on the 1 yard line. To me, I just didn't like the fact that it felt like he panicked. I felt like, man, trust your athleticism. You're getting back in the phase. You don't have to just create a foul because you feel like this guy has you. I get why you did it, because in his mind, the penalty is better than the touchdown. But I'm just saying, in that sense, you still don't have to panic. You still had time. Trust who you are as an athlete. That was my biggest issue with his penalty yesterday. The other ones, I'm not tripping on that, especially in the words of Coach Tomlin, when you're going against T. Higgins, who's a goon. You watch T. Higgins play, he big boy bullies you out there on the perimeter. It's like the Brandon Marshall type game. No different than how GP bullies people at times. But I did have one just overall issue. I felt like they did call it a lot more ticky-tack or a little bit more tighter in that T. Higgins and T. Higgins and JPJ matchup, whereas you look at the Cameron Taylor-Britt pick six and they let those guys kind of have at it off the line. GP stumbles a little. Does Cameron Taylor-Britt get hands on him, hands up around the helmet? Yes, but they let that go. So I'm like, yo, if you gonna let that ride, like, let it ride. Right. Like, we cool if that's how y'all play it, but just allow us both sides to play that physical on the perimeter, man, or get both sides get the benefit of the doubt. But you're absolutely right, man. JPJ, GP, they both have a little bit of a track record right now. So NFL officials, they are humans as well. They're going to come in, and no matter how much they shouldn't have a preconceived notion, yeah, it's like when you would watch a game with Perfect. It didn't matter if Perfect didn't do anything wrong. If he even looks like it's questionable, he's like, hey, bro, what's this, man? Hold on, bro. Throw that flag, man. So with certain players, once you do enough of it, yeah, it's going to take a little bit longer for you to have that kind of label or reputation taken off for you. And for both of them dudes, that's kind of what it is right now.
I think yesterday the refs, point blank period, just threw a ton of flags. They were flag happy. Yeah. You look at both sides. I think we had like 10 or 11. Bengals had 10 or 11. I think that's a good point, too, the GP thing. I completely forgot about that. I remember it being a BS no call. It's like, bro, the dude clearly whacked GP. I know, yeah, maybe off the line GP was stumbling a little bit, but whacking the dude's helmet doesn't help him at all. And Sterator came on after the commercial break and said, yeah, this would have been grounds for a penalty, clearly. But it turned out to be a pick six in the Bengals' favor. Yeah. That's a big point swing right there. I love how we responded, though. But if you're gonna call that, you got to be kidding me. Some of that JPJ stuff that you were calling, that it's not even close.
I mean, how many times you let Orlando Brown false start all game?
Right.
You called it twice. But that's the whole, man, if I could get away with it, 58 of 60 plays is worth it. And I'm like, bro, throw the flag every time if you're gonna jump every time. But once again, this is kind of what you deal with, man, when we know which sells a little bit more offense. So you do got to have that balance, and that is partly why they allow some of that stuff to slide. But, yeah, it's definitely one of the ones, man. But, hey, overcome the adversity, man. That was definitely what they did yesterday. Regardless of whatever came, they overcame that adversity, bro.
Tomlin needs to bring in Larry Fitzgerald for a receiver talk or receiver meeting with Pickens.
I don't think that's going to matter, bro. I mean, I know people want that. I had somebody. I was doing one of the post game things. They were like, "What about bringing in a Hines Ward? Shout out, he's employed." But they're like, "What if you bring in Hines to this one?" And we're like, "Bro,
no, hold on. Let me say it. This is just a joke, as in like Pickens every time after the play, just literally do nothing, grab the ball and give it to the ref.
Yeah,
that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not necessarily about bringing the dude to get Pickens in line. It's making the joke of like Pickens just do exactly what Larry Fitzgerald did, and so you will give no reason to the refs to throw a flag.
Yeah. You just watch
because Pickens has done more egregious like celebrations than the one he got flagged for. I'd say in terms of like gun type of stuff.
Bro. It's guns.
No, I know, but he's done worse in the past, like more like that's obvious like gun type of stuff, and didn't get flagged.
He got fined for all of them though. Like when he shot himself in the end zone and fell back, I don't think he got the flag for it in the game, but then they fined him afterwards.
Sure.
Yeah, it's the gun day, man. I just laughed, man, because it's like what GP said.
He said he was going for the first down.
Remember when GP did the eye black and he was like, "Oh, I didn't know that was a fine. I didn't know I couldn't do that." It's like, "Oh yeah, I was going first." I'm like, all right, bro. Just make it more first downy and let's shoot him uppy. That's all I'm saying, bro. We know this. We know this. GP is just young.
Right, don't pull the trigger. Yeah, just have your hand up, and
like,
that's it.
Y'all can tell me all y'all want to tell me. I'm all for it. I'm not even a GP get on him anymore. I sound more like a GP apologist at this stage. It is cool, bro, because I'm like, yo, he's just young. I get it. Every game, he can give me something young guy-ish, but as long as the production is outweighing it all, I'll give you more time to mature. You got a lot more time to mature when you are a leading receiver, when you flip the field, when you touch paint, when you do all of the things that GP did yesterday. Yes, GP, I'm okay with you having to drop the football on my man early in the game. I'm okay with us all holding on to our private parts when they threw that second flag and we like, dear God, please do not let this be the throw him out the game variety, because this is his second one. I know I won't the only one feel like that. The whole game, there was, my choices. This second was like, oh God, please don't. So shout out to the fact it was unsportsmanlike conduct since he directed it to the crowd and it wasn't any bingle around, because then it would have been taunting, guns or not, and then we would have not had him for the rest of the game, man. So that is the part where you like, bro, you got to grow up. You know what this is, man.
Tomlin said that.
He did, heck yeah, because just that simple miscommunication.
This was the first time I heard like Tomlin not trying to like defend him or be an apologist in like a post-game press conference.
Because think about how simple that could have been misinterpreted, though, Deke. If it's not directed to the crowd, it is just a bingle walks by, and now it's taunting. Just that simple, he'd have been out. And now we over here like, oh boy, this changes a lot for us, man. So that's the part where even for himself, he has to understand, man, you're not just, going to put yourself in a bind. You can put this team, this offense in a bind, man. So just got to lock in for 4 quarters, not for 3.5.
And with where we're at in the season, it's like we do really got to lock in. This is late in the season. We're 9-3, and the way Russ is playing, the way our team's playing as a whole too.
Like, come
we're
on,
serious
baby.
contenders, man.
Yeah,
stupid shit like
bro.
this in one of these games against the Chiefs, or even in the regular season games, bro, like that could really affect our seeding and our position in the playoffs. And then you talk about the playoffs, we know that's do or die.
All of it matters, man. All of it. Yeah.
And Tomlin knows that. I mean, yeah, he's been there, done that. So I think his words carry some weight. I think he feels what this team can be, and little things like that obviously aren't going to help.
And especially the way that Russ was playing yesterday, it just gives you more validation, more confidence to what you already know. But because it's happening even more so, now it's like, yo, we don't have to wait to see if we got a guy that can do this. We got this guy right now. We don't have to worry, kid. We got this right now. So don't internally sabotage this day, man. It's like, yo, if you get hurt, that's a different story, man. But you self-sabotaging in some of these games, man. Let's avoid that, because like you said, you're not going to be able to continue to win as this thing gets tight, especially postseason-wise, because the margin for error just gets smaller due to the competition, due to how everybody is playing their best level of football at the end of the season, man. So all of that matters, man.
Tidal Green, my hometown, beat Fort Cherry last week. They go on to play Bishop Gafule in Cumberland for the PIAA Class A state championship Port Allegheny, PA.
Nah, shout out, man. Yeah, the Whip Hill champions all had a rough go this weekend, man, in the PIAA state quarterfinal matchups. Oh no, semifinal matchup. Excuse me, on that one, man. Yeah. All the squads around here took an L, bro. Rough one. But shout out to them schools on the other side of the state, man, taking care of business. I liked it though.
Ty_2, the fact that the NFL fined GP's gunshot celebration last year, then proceeded to use it in commercials to market the Christmas game is wild.
Not wild from a business perspective. They say, yo, these are our rules, but if we can still make money off of you, can make money off of you. Kind of like James Harrison when he went on his killing spree versus the Cleveland Browns. He got fined, 6 figures for the Colt Mahor, Muhammad Massaquoi hits. And yeah, those were the main highlights cover of Sports Illustrated, NFL.com for how long, man? NFL, they just, you know how it is. They say, don't do this, but if you do this, and we can make money off of it, then yeah, we're going to fine you and still make money off of you. That's the thing. But if you got fined for the gunshot celebration Deke just last year, are you going to do anything gun related? If you just got fined, $8,000 last year for doing a gunshot celebration? I'm not even taking the guns, leave the guns on the bus, leave the toy guns, the play guns, the finger guns, all the guns on the bus. I done lost $8,000 behind this already. Why even flirt with it?
Apparently GP's got money to blow.
Apparently he do. Cause I'm like, I'm not even entertaining. Don't even make this sound to me, man. But yeah, some dudes, they be like, oh, okay, I'm coming right back. Like, yeah, bro.
Louis G, Deke, did you catch that reporter throwing shade at Kenny with the more touchdown passes than last year? It reminded me of the toxic relationship I got with you.
Hey, yo. Yeah. Coach Tomlin going for that, though, huh? Last year was last year. Or was it
I didn't hear this.
Oh, but
when was this?
I know postgame wise, one of the reporters had asked Coach Tomlin about, he kind of referenced the amount of touchdowns this year compared to last year. That he was like, Russ already has X amount of touchdowns. It's more than anything last year. He was kind of like, yo, this year is this year. Don't we left last year in the past, or don't even bring up last year, or something like that. So that might be the one that he's referring to, and could be somebody else.
Probably.
Yeah, because the only reason I remember them interviews because the KDK people was doing the interviews, so doing the TV stuff. They would say, hey, all right, this was going on. Shout out to Najee. Najee told us why his stomach was what was going on with him. You heard this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Live. It was like, hey, shout out. Hey, don't say that live on TV though, please. All right, just fire pudding. All right. Shout out to the Moose though. So,
what the hell was in that thing?
I don't know. And why did it wait so long to attack him? I thought his ribs were broke, bro. The way
he doesn't come off as a liar. I don't know if he's ever really lied. So, do we give him the benefit of the doubt there? But that's insane.
Deke, it doesn't add up.
Something you ate on Thursday is affecting you on a game.
Indeed.
1 o'clock on Sunday.
Time out. Not just affecting you, Deke. Are you ready? You need oxygen. You can't breathe because of something you ate. When did food affect lungs? Food is usually the Lamar Jackson. We've seen that when you walk up the tunnel, you're like, hey, we know where you're going, buddy. That wasn't that. That looked like, yo, I'm laboring. I can't breathe. I'm either sick, respiratory, or
he was hungover.
Oh, man.
That's my guess.
Don't do him like that.
That's my guess.
Because I'm like, yo, you weren't running like your stomach was hurting. You weren't running like you had the boo-boo. You was running like you was a little soggy. Like, you couldn't breathe. Like, your oxygen was tight. It's like, yo, what's going on here?
Remix thinks he had a cramp. Why not just say you had a cramp then?
Right, because that don't look crampish. Or you know what? Crampish sounds. I could buy crampish way more than I could buy the fire pudding, bro.
From Thanksgiving, yeah.
Yeah, 3 days ago. Yeah, it's like, man. So he was fine at practice Friday. He was fine for the walkthrough Saturday.
A couple people in the chat just think he was joking. So if that's the case, yeah.
I think it
would have been something else. And my theory is hangover.
Oh, you giving him the Jordan flu game? He balled out.
Play good, yeah.
He balled out off it. Hey, running the ball, good. Catching the ball. He balled out. So if that is his flu game, I'll take it. But yeah, I thought I could see ribs, but I don't know. He still ran hard though. He ran hard, so whatever it is, hopefully it doesn't pop back up, man.
Ty_2 says the Steelers expressed desire to retain both quarterbacks.
I like it. Shoot, retaining both quarterbacks. We at least know our coordinator isn't leaving for UNC, so that's also refreshing. Shout out to Arthur Smith. That report came out. He was linked to the University of North Carolina Chapel Hill head coaching job as he is an alum there. But that report came back out this weekend, and Arthur Smith said he has no desire to take that job. So shout out. But yeah, man, I'm down for both these quarterbacks, man. We obviously saw both of them make appearances yesterday. One threw for over 400. The other got us the game-sealing first down.
Of course, it was on 3rd and 4.
And if you're Cincinnati, what play were you expecting? Like, maybe it's just me. I felt like that was just so blatant, so obvious.
It was that rookie corner that screwed it up.
Yeah, Josh Newton, the 5th round. I'm just like, but Joe, is Justin Fields coming on the field in 3rd and 4 end of the game scenario? What do you think is going to?
Exactly why I don't want him out there, because the first time we did it was, again, obvious. And
just like, bro, are you
a wasted
serious?
Play. And, of course, it's 3rd and 4. Game's in the balance. We need this first down. If we don't get it, we got to punt the Burrow. Burrow's going to have a minute left.
And we saw the game. Even though we felt good, we still didn't feel that good. It still had a little bit of that at the end of it. It's like, all right, guys, what are we doing here? Don't do that. Yeah.
Right. We're up 3 scores early 4th quarter.
Yeah.
I'm complimenting the defense. I'm like, honestly, if you look at this, 7 of the points that the Bengals got right now, that's off the pick 6.
Yeah.
I think it was it was 17 points we had given up.
Yeah.
Early 4th quarter, the offense was cooking. I think this was us after getting the turnover, the Peyton Wilson.
Yeah. Touchdown.
Yeah, the fumble return for the
defense.
touchdown.
Yep.
I'm thinking to myself, man, this is just such an awesome, complete game. Offense is playing awesome. Russ is doing vintage Russ stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Defense, really, if you look at this, yeah, I mean, it's 24 points, whatever, but take the 7 away.
Yeah.
This is an epic performance by them. And
Russ
if
is
you
a
combine this with
offense, man.
the 16 points that we gave up against the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, I'm liking where we're heading. And then the rest of the 4th quarter happened.
Yeah. But we found a way, man.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's part of it. I mean, we put ourselves in a position to get overly conservative on defense, which in a way backfired because Burrow was still able to score within 2 minutes each of those drives. Because you're trying to be overly conservative to make them chew the clock, but whenever they're able to get chunk plays at 30, 40 yards a clip, it's kind of backfiring against you.
That's Joe Burrow, though. And we knew that also coming in. I mean, you look numbers-wise, his game ended up just like Russ, just 100-yard difference. But statistically, it's like, yeah, he had a day. But it's one of them ones, man.
Yeah, the turnovers,
it's one of them ones.
too.
Well, both teams had turnovers, though. I mean, obviously, they lost the turnover battle, but I'm saying in the sense of both teams' quarterbacks spotted a touchdown. We had the pick 6. He had the fumble return for a touchdown, Peyton Wilson. So it's still balanced out.
We got screwed on ours.
So, yeah, man.
But obviously, if both quarterbacks wanted to come back, which I think it's fair to say Russ is going to want to be back.
Coach Tomlin kissed that man on the head yesterday, bro.
Did he? I missed that.
Hey, walking into the locker, he was like, hey, old man, kissed him on the head. I said, oh yeah, he be back. Yep, they in love.
I think it just comes down to what Fields is looking for.
Yeah.
If both coming back actually happens.
It's going to be some opportunities for him around this league, though, man. I don't know if he's looking at some of these quarterbacks, man.
Definitely.
I'm looking at these quarterbacks, I'm like, yo. Fields,
so I don't blame him for
Fields
leaving.
has opportunity. If he want opportunity somewhere, he could have opportunity, man.
For sure. Greg Yeager, Russ has been him all along.
I said, let him cook, man. Just give him some time. Just warming that thing up. Was he? Yeah, another one. Not the dub up under his belt. I like it, man. His only loss right now is Browns.
Cleveland.
Thursday night snowstorm. And we didn't see some pretty dope performances from that man.
And he's not really the reason we lost.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Shout out to him, though, bro. All right.
He was part of the reason for the comeback.
This is true.
We get it to 1918. We end up getting the ball with 4 or 5 minutes left.
We saw that same Calvin Austin touchdown play with the exact same result. We just didn't wait till the fourth quarter to do it this time.
And then in the Browns game, with those 4 or 5 minutes left, it's not like he was on the field for the 3rd and 4.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we blame him?
This is very true.
How can we blame him?
He ain't throw the pass what you said, huh?
Nah, he didn't. I blame the coaches more than Fields.
Don't put that on Fields like
that, man. But yeah, if that's his worst game, 270 and a touchdown against Cleveland in the snow, where he led a comeback charge when we were down double digits, and we were up 19-18 with 4 or 5 minutes left. I could live with that, and we're 5-1 as a team with him being the starter right now.
And I just love his energy, man.
He's playing awesome.
He's
playing awesome. He's playing like a top 5 quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, to put it in context, he just outplayed Joe Burrow, and he just outplayed Lamar Jackson a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Where do we consider
man.
Lamar Jackson and Joe Burrow in terms of
man.
quarterbacks around the league?
Mm-hmm.
Top 3, top 4?
Dude's balling, man. Got to keep it going, but he's balling, man.
Russ is putting his stamp on the division.
Mm-hmm. I like it, man. I like it.
Remix, trade Tomlin. Najee haters for Jets firefighter fan.
Hey, fireman Ed, has he went into hibernation yet? You know this time of year he usually go into hibernation. Past 5 seasons, Deke, fireman Ed don't show up in December. All right, he's the loudest September fan that you will see and hear. He does all the hey, Jets, Jets. Then they lose so much by the time December hit, he disappeared. He'd be like, "Where's Fireman Ed? We've traveled all the way to New Jersey just to see Fireman Ed do his thing, and he's such a fair weather fan. Deke, you're way more of a diehard fan than Fireman Ed. It's just he has a cool name. He wears a cool fire hat. You know, that's his thing. But yeah, bro, he super fair weather, man. Super fair weather. But before I got distracted by Fireman Ed, shout out to Coach Tito, man. Another year in the books where the record continues. 18 consecutive non-losing seasons secured. I felt like I was with the Miami Dolphins last night. I had to pop me a bottle of champagne, D. I said, just another year where they going to have to be mad about me breaking that up. Man, that dog, another non-losing season. God, dog, I ain't done it again. And I thought we didn't have a quarterback, too. Because, they said we ain't had no quarterback. Because, Russ is washed and Phil sucks. Arthur Swift, he don't get it done either, man. It was good to see, man. Checking my check. It never gets old to me. I love the fact that we keep winning games. I like it. So, shout out to Coach T. Y'all hit that like button one time for the culture, specifically for Coach Tito, because of this winning culture that he has provided for us for the past 18 seasons, man. Y'all tell me about these other coaches is better than them. That's all well and good. Show me the one that don't lose. Don't have no losing seasons, baby. That's my dog, man. That's my dog. Now, we'll see how it continues to progress, and that's a different. But for right now, man, winning matters. Can't get tired of winning. Just remember that, man. Don't ever get tired of winning.
You can correct me if I'm wrong.
And pay Najee as well.
I feel like the streak actually was accomplished 2 weeks ago when we hit 8 wins.
Yeah, in terms of the 8 wins, yeah.
The non-losing seasons. I guess this one's
technically, no.
Winning seasons.
It would have been, no. It would have been 8 and 9. 17 games, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 17 games, bro.
Okay.
You got to get the 9 now. Yeah, don't get it twisted.
I
Yeah.
forgot about that. That's a good point.
Since they had that 17, it's all about, you got to get the 9. You got to get to that 9th one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's locked in, signed, sealed,
Good
delivered. Mm-hmm. So like I said, man, our vibes with
8 and 9. Yeah, you're right.
No, because I remember, man, at the old spot we was working at, man, that was the big thing. Oh, well, now that he's 17 games, it's over for him now. Can't go 8 and 8 anymore. We're like, all right, he's going to find a way. We're going to make it shake. And so far, he's still making it shake, man. Multiple quarterbacks in that process as well, too, man.
Even if somehow we stayed with 8 wins for the rest of the season, he would have finished 8-1.
It would have been
It would have been 8-7-1, I guess. Yeah.
Something would have happened somewhere along the way, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, awesome little streak.
Yeah.
Tomlin's doing good things. I mean, this is exactly what we were talking about when things were looking bleak towards the end of last year. We were 7-7. Things weren't looking up. It seemed like Tomlin may have lost the locker room or things were getting stale, but I felt like a lot of us felt like you did too, that he deserved the benefit of the doubt to straighten things up, whether it is for the rest of this season or rest of at that time last season, which things did once we put Mason in, and then in the offseason, give him the chance to get some new coordinators in here, fix the roster up, overhaul the coaching staff, and that's what he did. And you see the turnover we got with the players too, and some of the free agent moves Con made, the draft, all that stuff, and now we're sitting at 9-3. What else could you ask for? If you would have said to me before the season, we're 12 games in, your record's 9-3, I take it all day, every day.
This is why you got to trust him. This is why, like you said, man, you look at his body of work, and when you find some adversity like we had last year, you give him the benefit of the doubt. You give him time to make it right, because we both agree, man. We think this dude's ability to not just have the guys prepared, not just understanding the X's and O's, but the consistency with it. We feel like he is one of the best coaches in the world that do this, man. So, yeah, those guys no different than when we saw Belichick when he first started struggling. It was like, yo, you're going to allow those dudes ample opportunity to right the ship. And if they can't, all right, different convo, but they get a little bit more grace because of who they are, man. So shout out to Coach T. It didn't take him long, and it's still crazy, right? He still hasn't even had a season just yet since Ben, where we're like, oh, starting quarterback week 1 is still starting quarterback at the end of the season. Think about how much we changed the quarterbacks both.
Well, some may say that was a good thing in 2022
fair enough.
and
Hey,
2023.
That's fair. Regardless of how we spin it, we know that the results. But as a whole, it was just like, yo, he's had multiple. When we talk the Ravens, it's been Lamar. When we talk the Bengals, it's been Burrow. We're like, bro, we didn't name the Trubisky as starter. We didn't had a Kenny Pickett named the starter. We didn't had a Rudolph named the starter. Fields was never technically named the starter, but he started 6 games for us. That was like, we got respect. It's like, yo, he still has a method that regardless of who that guy has been, everything else is still going in the right direction, man. So shout out to him, man. But yeah, I'm liking what I'm seeing from Najee though, man. He's making a strong case for himself. Shout out to Cordell Patterson too. Shout out to Jalen Warren.
Yeah, the running backs across the board were amazing yesterday. Not only in the run game, but in the pass game.
And I like the fact that Russ continued to take what the defense gave them. That spot, just drop it right off the Naj, drop it right off the Cordell Patterson over the middle of the field and allow them to just turn around, make a guy miss. It's genius. I love it. Most people are greedy. They don't like that. They want more, but it was like, man, if this is what they're going to give you, attack that, man. We'll take that 6-7 yards a pop, man. And I thought it was good to see Russ do that. And then when the Bengals tried to take that away, you saw him attack on the outside, man. It was a nice little cat and mouse game going on from a schematic standpoint.
Yeah, all around great game. Decisive.
Shout out to Arthur Smith too, man.
Got the ball out quick, and then some of the times Russ did have to extend the play. He looked spry. He was doing some of the stuff that Burrow was doing in the first half whenever Burrow had to play make. It was like it didn't look like we were missing a beat with Russ being 36, and Burrow, we know what is he, 26? He's in his prime. It's just that Russ showed that he's capable of doing all that type of stuff too.
Yep.
I think the turf helped. I think the turf helped a lot of people out there yesterday in terms of looking a little younger, look a little bit faster. You're able to move a little bit better on the turf.
Hey, man, that turf, the gift and the curse. But I like it, though, man. I like it.
Let's go, UW. JPJ and GP need to chill on the flags.
Hey, man, they are young, aggressive players right there, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. But the production was also there, man, and you need the production. The one thing that I will say is this. JPJ, did he have flags? Yeah, but the trade-off, when I look at the impact of T. Higgins and I look at the impact of Jamar Chase in this game compared to the impact that those two individuals have had in other games just this season, heck, just 2 weeks ago versus the Chargers, I can live with what JPJ did. I for certain can live with that if that is the alternative. We saw that Chargers game. We know what that looked like. We know what both of them receivers are capable of on multiple occasions throughout this season, last season as well. Yeah, I'm going to take those penalties. We going to fight like a son of a gun out there. But if that's going to keep them dudes at bay-ish, and they still had good days, but that's still, they didn't have the 120, the 130, the 200 plus. Like, it wasn't that type of performance. We also got to give credit to JPJ on that as well. So I know we want to hyper-focus on the 4 to 5 negatives that did happen, but Joe Burrow threw this ball, was it 38 times, 39 times?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it the full. If we're going to be loud about this portion, let's be loud about all of it as well. That's all.
Shoot. Yeah, Jamar had a pretty quiet day.
Jamar in the past.
Before the last couple drives, he only had, I think it was 3 receptions or 4 receptions for 30 or 40 yards.
He had the touchdown, but it was a short field when he caught that.
Not only that was more on Burrow because Burrow was about to get sacked. He had to step up in the pocket and whoever was on him, I can't remember if it was Dante or
Dante thought it was passing it to Minka, and it was just a little bit of that.
Well, either way, I mean, they had to be covering him for 5-6 seconds at that point. So I think that's more of just Burrow making plays as opposed to Jamar Chase absolutely cooking our defense.
Yeah, but that's my only thing, man. I'm like, yo, it was a lot of pass plays that took place out there. T. Higgins under 100 receiving yards. Jamar Chase under 100 receiving yards. So if we go keep bringing up these flags, let's also bring up all them other pass plays where T. Higgins, we weren't talking about T. Higgins. We weren't hearing that. Nah, none of that. And shout out to Minka as well. I don't know if y'all can see it, but every time Jamar Chase was lined up on that backside, one-on-one, it was not one-on-one. He had good old Minka Fitzpatrick sitting right over top, looked like the Batman signal in the air. Every time I said, oh, yeah, they ain't going over there today. Minka ain't going to do anything else, but you can't go there. So I like that trade-off. Shout out to Minka Fitzpatrick. He did an excellent job, man. And he made a tackle or two. Kept out the end zone. I was like, I like it, Minka. I appreciate you. But I saw it. I don't know if y'all saw it, but I saw it. It's like, yo.
Yeah, and then we had Porter on Higgins the whole time.
Heck yeah.
Not a bad strategy.
That was the strategy. You saw it. Yeah, we're going to double. We're going to have Minka shadow anytime Jamar Chase on the outside. He's going to be over here. And, JPJ, you one-on-one with T. Higgins.
In fact, when we stopped doing that is whenever
That's when they had success. Absolutely.
Those 2-minute drives down the stretch.
Yeah, absolutely right, man. So the strategy worked. Shout out to Terrell Austin. We can see where schematics. I like the approach. Yeah, it worked. That's why I'm not tripping on it, man. But yeah, you ain't about to have me over here panicking over the 4 penalty. Like, bro, y'all better stop it.
Greg Yeager, how concerned are we with JPJ and PQ down the stretch?
JPJ, I'm like, I just kind of broke down. I'm not concerned. PQ, I felt like he got guilty by association. We're calling zones, but because he's aligned to Jamar Chase's side and the ball goes over there, everybody's like, hey, it's Patrick Queen. What are you doing, Patrick Queen? Oh, my God, I can't believe you, Patrick Queen. It's like, bro, he's a hook dropper, man. He's just over there, bro. Oh, my God, why is Patrick Queen one-on-one with this guy? Oh, my God, this is Matthew Kaczynski. Oh, my God, what are we doing? It's like, all right, he got beat on the 1-on-1. He made the tackle. Everybody's not about to be perfect every single play. We're just so conditioned that if we see 1 or 2 bad things happen, it's time to freak out. I mean, Deke kind of broke down what the defense looked like prior to the last 5-6 minutes of the game. Defense was doing their thing. Did they have some success? Yes. Part of that was because we were trying to do to take away that passing option. So we knew Chase Brown, like we talked about coming into the game, he is going to be running into some favorable boxes. He's going to have some nice looks, and it's going to be on D-line, LBs to make that play. Early on, I know for a couple of the plays, I'm like, okay, PQ, a little bit on him. All right, then the other one, it was like, all right, the other guy, a little bit on him. I'm not tripping on either one of them, though, because at the same time, it's like, man, they were still making plays out there. Both of them dudes, man. And then obviously Peyton Wilson came in and even made plays as well. I wasn't tripping on that, man. But I felt like it was just funny because if you don't know what his assignment is and you see him in the vicinity and he's playing hard and he's chasing, we're going to instantly highlight him and say, oh, that's the bad guy. What you doing here? And it's like, yo, it's not his responsibility. But this dude, because he's trying to make a play and he gets to the football a lot, that's why we're doing that. But you're watching him be zone concepts, or it's we're going to play 2 men. So why are you on a Jamar Chase? Because the safety is following this dude the whole time. I want somebody that's ultra aggressive at the line of scrimmage to just force the ball to come out fast. That's what we're trying to get accomplished right now. Not, hey, come over here like Darrell Revis. Like, nah, we're not trying to do that. But schematically, if you don't understand what the intent is, you're going to be looking and pulling your hair out, talk about, yo, Patrick Quinn, you suck. Oh, my God, what's going on? And I'm just letting you know that wasn't how I saw it yesterday, man. I thought that he was fine. It's just, yo, with certain things, yeah, you're going to get some matchups where you don't like it all the way, or he's going to be around when that ball is over here. And he just go chase and go get it, man. And that's what you want to do. Make him snap it again. make them have to keep snapping that football. And it worked, man.
Tito, good vibes. Shout out to Coach T just because.
Shout out.
John Doe, where the F is Minka? Do we have a Minka issue?
No. Where the heck was Jamar Chase? There's your Minka, okay? Was Jamar Chase pretty quiet in comparison to how he's been all season? I would say so. I watch a lot of Jamar Chase games. I felt like he was pretty quiet yesterday in comparison to how he's been throughout this season. Thank you, Minka Fitzpatrick. That's what you say. Don't say where the F is Minka. Say, oh, Jamar Chase, you only had. I don't want to misquote him.
70 or 80.
Yeah, we don't want to misquote him. All right, Jamar Chase had 4 catches on 6 targets for 30 yards. No. That's the updated one. They got to update me. There we go. Now I'm updated. 6 catches, 86 yards, 1 touchdown on 9 targets. He had the 49-yard long. He averaged 14.3 per catch. I could go back just last week to that Chargers game, and I guarantee them that was look very, very different. So don't say where was Minka. Say, Minka, we appreciate your services yesterday. We appreciate you making the sacrifice. So that way, hey, that guy couldn't go off in this game, man. So shout out. I know we would love the interceptions, but what's the trade-off? Would you rather Minka be patrolling the middle of the field trying to get interceptions and you allow Jamar Chase one-on-one with Dante Jackson or JPJ for 4 quarters? Or it's a no interception game for Minka, but you don't hear a Jamar Chase take over. I'm taking that trade-off, man. That's just me. Because I know that gets you the victory more so than, hey, man, get this pick. But defensively, we're getting trashed right now, man. So shout out to the homie Minka, man. Team player. Definitely a team player.
Dondre Zell says Calvin Austin is my number 2.
Shout out. Tough as nails. Natural hands, catcher. Getting that route running. I'm seeing him. I'm liking him. And I like his heart. Lead a game with a concussion. Post on IG like, F it, we ball. Shout out. I like his energy, bro. I'm liking everything I'm seeing from Calvin Austin, man.
He must really remind Russ of Tyler Lockett because Russ is throwing him the ball like he is Tyler Lockett.
You see it. I'm like, yo, they are locked in. That pad, bro. I'm like, did you see it from when they showed QB vision? I'm like, bruh, you really got to trust Calvin Austin because you letting this thing fly before it's even there. I'm like, oh.
Well, yeah, think of the last 3 or 4 games, even the ones where they didn't have a connection. Russ was still throwing him the ball, and that's whenever I was calling for us to get Mike Williams in the game.
The anticipation, he's like, yo, I know you're going to be here. I got you. That is deadly. Because what we say, yo, that speed, him versus Mike Hilton. He's going to run by Mike Hilton if he gets that free release. Gets the free release, runs right by Mike Hilton. Shout out to my dog. But ran right by that dude, man. That's Calvin Austin
Patterson was even
every
cooking
week.
Mike Hilton.
Yeah, we know Mike, no, that's not his game. His game is run defense, blitzing. Yeah. But, shoot, Calvin Austin, man, he could do that every week. And that's the part that it is good to see those, him and Russ getting a little bit more in sync on some of those deeper passes, man, because that's a weapon right there, man. And I like how they're using him. They're not putting him on the outside trying to have him do the GP, run down the grass, catch the back shoulder. It's like, nah, put him in the slot, man. Let him be the guy that's off ball where he gets that free release and can just be fast and really make these defenders have that type of pressure to deal with, man. And he's been capitalizing on it, man.
Well, I'm glad Calvin Austin got shouted out, but I think you could almost shout out about 10, 11 names on offense, man.
Skronik had a big-time catch. Darnell Washington
he was blocking, too. Both of them were blocking.
Pat Frymouth had a day. Shout out to Move. Van Jefferson with another big-time field-flipping catch. We always want to forget about him. He had one of the biggest catches of the game. And obviously we know what GP did. Yeah. But then, shoot, you talk about
all the running backs.
Cordell Patterson had explosive plays, both running and catching. Jalen Warren, explosive plays as a receiver. Najee Harris, both explosive plays, running and catching the football. Shoot.
Michael Pruitt had a catch.
I was about to say Pruitt definitely had a catch, man.
Good in the blocking game.
Heck yeah. Like I said, across the board, man, everybody looked good.
Everyone contributed except Mike Williams.
He started, though.
Except the guy we traded for.
Nah, but think about this. Everybody talked about his participation. He started this game. So that's the part that you can see the intent, but Mike Williams no different than Deontay Johnson in Baltimore. When you are getting on a moving ship, right? A moving train in the sense of, bro, they're 9-10 games into the season and you're getting brought on. They have already had a full offseason to get this thing locked in. They've already identified what they're trying to do identity-wise. So you're going to go with this back and forth of how much do I want to rock the overall progress to get this one guy implemented. And that's the give and take. So you can see them putting them out there, but you can also see where, yeah, these guys just understand a little bit better because they've been running it since the spring.
Oh no, I don't
You know
care.
what I mean? So,
I find it funny because
Yeah.
Mike Williams, he could be riding the pine the whole game for all I care if everyone is contributing like this.
But trust me, Mike could come around. Mike later on, like we haven't seen. That's my day with Mike.
Either
I'm
way,
like,
he's still worth the
he's picking
pick
up,
that we traded him for because that's what I was saying at the time is worst case he provides us depth. So even if he doesn't play at all,
he's gonna play.
He's worth the depth. He's worth the 5th round pick.
Yeah.
I don't care who's catching the ball. I don't care who's getting the production, who's putting up the numbers, as long as we're doing that.
Yeah.
And that's what we did yesterday.
Yeah, but Mike, man, he gonna. When I saw him out there starting, I was like, okay, you get some packages, you out here. Now we gotta get you some more targets, but you out here though. Hey.
Amber says Ohio State had me ready to give up on football yesterday. I was
Yeah,
at the
how
game
heck
too.
did they lose that. Oh,
But then the
my
Steelers came in clutch, giving me a 44-point win versus the Bengals, ready
Let's
for the
go.
revenge game against Cleveland.
Shout out to you, Amber. Shout out to you. Yeah, that was a tough one. You said you was at that game. Whew. Yeah. More power to you. More power. Yeah, your Saturday was like my Saturday then. It sucked. Yep. So shout out to Sunday, right? Shout out to the black and gold, making us feel real good. Bro, it felt good to have 44 points scored, man. Bro, we had 24 points at the half. Whew. They say let them cook, man. What'd they say?
Yeah, by half, Russell's on pace for 500.
Yeah,
I think he had 250.
The man was cooking.
And what
After
was
the
cool
pick
about
six.
it, too, it
After
wasn't
the pick
even a
six.
bunch of long bomb passes. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
picking
they
them
get
apart
after
with
it.
those
Yeah.
running backs.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy Pugh, we have the money for Higgins. That's nice.
Hey, he would be a very nice addition to the situation. Stay healthy over there, T. Higgins. Y'all season over. Just stay healthy now. I guess they're all the way not dead, though, huh?
It all depends.
Yeah, I was about to say, they're not all the way
Well,
out of it just yet.
4-8. Yeah, I mean, I guess they
Technically
have
not,
to win out
yeah.
and get some help, but
Yeah.
I don't plan on them beating us whenever we see them again. But with Higgins, it just all depends on how much we pay other players. That's what it's going to come down to.
Yeah.
Because if Russ is playing like this, I mean, might be breaking the bank. And then we just draft the receiver. That's fine. We're good at drafting receivers.
Now, the rest here, I feel great about it again. No Russ here. I ain't feeling strong about that whole, oh, yeah, any of them dudes come here and just have success. Now, the rest here, I'm like, yeah, man, any of them dudes come here, but we're going to be straight, bro. We got us a guy.
Well, Pickens did. Pickens was good for those 2 years. Let's see. Dondre Zell. Is Highsmith the trade candidate going into next season, or do you ride it out with it being so early in the contract because Herbig is my dog?
Nah, shout out to Herbig, but why get rid of one when you can have both? Yeah, we don't need to move on from either one of them, man. But shout out to Herbig, man. Keep it going. That's the thing. Keep it going. He's balling, man. I love what I'm seeing from Herbig, man. The splash plays, the production, the fearlessness, the I don't care who you are name-wise. You haven't played against me just yet. I love that that mindset. And then to hear TJ Watt talk about him, and he talks about how humble he is and how this dude is super coachable. I know from my interactions with him, it's like, yo, I felt the same. It's like, yo, this dude has good energy, man. So I love that, but I don't think you have to move on from one because this guy is playing well. I mean, especially with the nature of the position. It's like, man, you could play all three of them dudes, as we've been seeing. So, yeah, I don't think you move on from Highsmith. Highsmith is a heck of a player. I know we in the moment, going to love on Herbig, and rightfully so, but let's also not forget what Highsmith is also capable of and has already put on his mixtape for a multitude of seasons as well, man. So, like I said, it's a great situation that we got right now with them dudes, man.
Tons of fun. Also, Cam Taylor-Britt interception was a blatant penalty.
I mean, I get it. I definitely get it. That's my only thing. If you go call it like that for JPJ, can I get it both ways? Just let me get it both ways a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Whenever I saw it, I'm like, all right, what is like the exact ruling on this? Because this contact and stuff is happening close to the line of scrimmage. But does him hitting the helmet overrule letting the physicalness going on coming off the line? And it seemed like that should have been the case according to Gene's territory. Just him hitting the helmet, that should be illegal contact.
As a
point blank period.
As like a player, my when I used to play mindset was more so when I looked at that play, I'm like, I didn't think of any hands to helmet contact because in that moment GP's head was already like falling forward, and then it's like, yo, they just kind of into it. You slow it down, yeah, you're gonna see the hand on the helmet, but it's like his head is already down. When we think of hands to the helmet or hands to the face, it's like you see face mask or head bop back, not you're already kind of falling forward. In the midst of it, this dude is hand fighting. Yeah, when you're hand fighting, you know what the natural thing after jab is, cross or let me swat you down. So yeah, if you're falling forward, helmet going down, that's naturally gonna occur. That's why for me, I was like, yo, are you gonna call this pass interference because of the contact within 5? And now I'm like, yo, I don't feel like it should be a call in that sense. So when Sturtor brought up the hands to the helmet, I'm like, yeah, but if this is JPJ, I'm pissed if they're taking away a pick 6 from him because of that. And that's kind of my default in those situations. If I wouldn't be tripping if this was JPJ, I can't trip that it's not JPJ because we know we got one of the most physical corners in the league, man.
Just a shitty sequence.
Yeah, definitely that. Here is territory. Oh yeah, man, I could see the flag right there. I'm like, oh, appreciate you, G. That means a lot to us right now.
John Wright, hey Moats, did the coaches finally let Russ have more freedom in the offense yesterday?
I don't think that they're letting him have more freedom. I just think for Russ, he's becoming more comfortable. Remember, he missed 2 months of football. We talked about that leading up to his first appearance this season. It's like, yeah, you're going to play well, or he could have a slow start because you still got to get back into the rhythm of it, not just from a physical standpoint, but visually what you're seeing, mentally, how you're processing the information. I just think for him, he's becoming more and more confident. He's becoming more and more in rhythm. He's getting more and more up to speed. This is him catching back up to the all month of August that he missed with the calf, the whole month of September that he missed with the calf. This is getting that up off of him. And you take advantage of a defense that we know they weren't the best, but it's like, man, you make them look like how you made them look. How many teams do we talk about not statistically doing something well, but you get in that matchup and you don't make it look like that? And you're like, bro, I thought they couldn't run the football. Like they got Jim Brown over there. Yeah, you got to make that team look bad. You got to make that team look like they can't cover, look like they don't do what they doing. Russ made that happen out there, man. So it's the part, man, where you just like, you can just see for him, it's slowing back down. He's getting back into that rhythm. He knows his guys. And that's the other part as well. Deke brought it up with Calvin Austin. A couple weeks ago, he's been missing, right? Trying to get that deep ball, trying to hit him. Past 2 games, we've been seeing touchdown passes, Russ to Calvin, in sync. That's what we talking about for him, man. So it's not that they're rolling out or allowing him to have more freedom. I just think for Russ, he's getting more in rhythm, more in sync with his guys and with Arthur Smith. And that's this perfect storm we getting right now, baby.
T-Star F. Moats, you're right. JPJ officially made a name for himself being too handsy.
Hey, man, just make sure you include T. Higgins did not have over 100 receiving yards and multiple touchdowns. And more importantly, the Pittsburgh Steelers won. Just when you call them handsy, just include it all in the title, please.
Dondre Zell, I'm ready to see this Hard Knocks series.
Facts. Drops tomorrow, huh? Episode 1.
Yeah.
I'm excited, bro. You looking forward to it, man?
No. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a vibe, bro. It's gonna be a vibe.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be a vibe. I don't know how the guys might be feeling all the way, but I'm excited as the consumer.
Yeah, TJ Watt doesn't look happy about it.
That would be great. Coach Tomlin's gonna smile, but I don't think he's all the way happy.
I don't think Tomlin's happy. I don't think.
Yeah.
I don't think there's one person really thrilled about it.
Yeah. Because it feels real invasion of privacy-ish. Now you're trying to get secrets.
If we had Marcus Allen, he'd be pumped.
Don't
Claypool,
do him like
Juju.
that. Don't do him like that.
I don't think we have any guys that are pumped for an HBO thing.
We got one.
Who?
Shout out to my dog.
Cam.
Yeah.
Cam Hayward.
He's at that stage, but he's killing it, so it's okay. We give him a pass. But you're gonna see the branding is about to go up. Shout out to my dog. All right, it's about to go up though. Yeah, it's new eyes, man. Welcome to this new audience, man. All right, shout out to my dog. But yeah, them eyes about to go up. You better believe that one. I was I already peeped this. I know what this is. Marlon Humphrey's gonna go up too. Yeah, because he got to show Marlon Humphrey. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, anybody with shows, yeah, them the dudes is gonna be hype about this whole situation. Yeah, you got your personal thing. Oh yeah, you can't wait to get in front of that camera. Yep.
Camo Kid 17.
Shout out, babe, bro. He had a birthday this weekend too, man. My dog got old on me. Old man.
How's
Happy
he feeling about the
birthday again,
Texans?
man.
Can't be feeling that great.
I don't know how he's feeling about the Texans. I didn't want to talk to him after his Marshall Thunder and Hurd beat my JMU Dukes this weekend. But I chalked it up for his birthday. So it's like, yo, it's all love. But it did hurt my heart. I was really upset about it.
He says, how about Cam killing Brown on that goal line run?
Facts.
Yeah, you could hear that.
Oh, my gosh. You talk killer Cam Hayward, dude. Not only is he aging like a fine wine, he still plays pissed off. Like, you watch the TFL where he absolutely murders Chase Brown. You watch the sack that was big time. You look at the tip pass that he has in the game for the Dante Jackson interception. I mean, this dude was out here balling. And I don't know if you saw the first time he hit Chase Brown when Chase is running. It's like off the it's to her big side. And it's like in a little alley. You see Cam kind of just rolling around, smashing. This will be like a 3-yard gain, I think it was on the play. But he absolutely killed him again on that play. I'm just like, yo, Cam is on one right now, bro. Yeah, shout out to Cam Hayward, man. Shout out. And shout out to you, Cam Mo Kid, a.k.a. the birthday boy. A.k.a. my little brother. That's an old man. You probably got like extra gray hairs right now too, bro. Oh.
Let's go, you dub. Shout out to Rivalry Week in college football. Run them hands.
No, facts, bro. Everybody was getting beat up this weekend, man. Ohio State, Michigan got after it. Was that Florida? Yeah, Florida State. I want to say they got after it. It was like another team, too. It was multiple teams out here. The mascots got after it. Was that Arizona State? I think Arizona State mascot got them hands put on him. Yeah. It was a lot of that going on, man. There's definitely a lot of that going on, man. I like Rivalry Week, man. You need that in your life sometimes. A little fisticuffs, you know. Yeah.
My good. Happy Victory Monday. Remember last January when we thought there was maybe a chance to get Russ? And Moats and TG kept saying when folks said, nah, it's Russ. Well, it's Russ.
Mm-hmm.
That man can still cook.
Mm-hmm. You know it. In Russ, we trust, man. Like, yo, y'all crazy. This is Russ we talk about, man. This is Russ, bro. I don't know if y'all... this is Russ we talk about, man. Y'all got to stop this, bro. It's Russ. That's the Russ I know. That's the Russ I've seen. I know that Russ. I know this Russ. Like, thank you, Russ. Thank you for validating how we felt about it, all right? I was scarred. I've been in these games against you. I've seen what you could do. I still believe. It's good to see it still happening, though, man. Shout out to the homie.
Quality Colas giving us $5.
Hey, salute to you, Quality, man. We appreciate you as always. You already know what time it is, man.
Greg Yeager says, watch the Steelers get overconfident with JF. The Browns game might have been that point.
I could see
hope
that
so.
Browns game, yeah.
Listen, if Russ is playing like this, please just keep Fields away from the field.
I'm
not even gonna front.
Serious question, Deke.
I'm sorry, it worked on 3rd and 4. It worked. I'm gonna play the hindsight game. It worked, so I'm happy. But my God,
Deke, can I ask you a question, Deke? Can I ask you a question?
What?
That 3rd and 4 worked, right? If we would have called a pass play, how would you have felt?
Same as I did in the Browns game.
Okay. Because in my mind, I'm like, if I'm the Bengals defense, I'm 1,000% playing the quarterback run. You're going to pull it. I'm going to have 1 to 2 guys accounting for you. But I said, what if Arthur Smith tries to self-scout and outthink it? oh, they're anticipating this, so let me go with the pass.
Well, like we did in the Browns game.
Yes, I was just like, oh God. But then hindsight 2020, it all worked out, and I'm like, okay, I'm happy. And he slid past the first down this time. I was like, thank you. I like that little subtle detail. Okay, but yeah, I couldn't shake that feeling, and that's why I felt guilty about all the way enjoying the result, because before the play happened, I'm just like, yo, please don't be the pass play. This can't be the pass play. I know this is the run, but please don't be the pass play.
The only caveat with all the field stuff is that teams legitimately are preparing for the two quarterbacks and are spending extra energy preparing for fields. Yeah. So,
and at any point in time, you could break it out.
If we really are thinking about the long game here, playoffs, deep run, sprinkling fields in throughout the regular season is going to make some of these teams that we play in the playoffs spend energy on getting ready for fields. And
absolutely,
I think once we get to the playoffs, I don't know if we should be playing fields, but at least it makes the other team right. Yeah. Have to prepare for it.
If I can make you spend 10 to 15 less plays worrying about what Russ and this offense can do because you're focused on the Justin Fields package, then I have won. I've done my job. From a schematic standpoint, I've done enough to make you take time away from your overall preparation for something that we don't even look at as a main course menu. So, or a main course meal. So that's the part where I'm with you. I like that. But I don't know how much they don't want to do it. I think because of how well Russ played yesterday was why we didn't see more of it. But you could see when it was game on the line, gotta have it, they did not hesitate to go to that package, man. And that's the telltale sign for me.
Maybe we should.
You sort of being like, that's the telltale sign for me that that's something that they feel really confident in. And it also tells me that they're practicing it a lot because they're breaking this out and gotta have it, like I said, game on the line, fourth quarter, go seal it. You don't do that unless you feel elitely confident in that grouping. You would much rather go with the most basic personnel than switch that out for, you know what I mean, the risk-reward element of it, man. But it's been working. It's been working.
I think it helps with the team vibes, though. Good vibes all around. Everyone's contributing.
Keeps Fields happy, too, because you always got to roll.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, everyone's putting their hand in the pile. Everyone's doing something. And Fields being an example of that is, he's the backup quarterback, the guy that you'd expect to not even be seeing the field. He's getting involved. Our wide receiver 5's getting involved.
Seriously, man. Like, everybody gets a chance to eat. Everybody gets a chance to feel a part of it. And I think with Russ...
Same can be said for a lot of people on defense were making plays from across the board.
I mean, we talked about the rotation and even how a guy like Nick Herbig, man, who typically doesn't start, gets the opportunity, balls out. Talk about Peyton Wilson, one of the rotational linebackers that we have. Comes in, produces, gets in the end zone, touchdown.
Ogunjobi had a nice tackle. Obviously, Cam Hayward.
Heck yeah, man.
TJ actually got back to being TJ.
TJ gave us a TJ game. I needed one of them. It felt good to have that happen again, man. He said, all right, y'all was missing me. I got y'all. I've heard y'all calling. Y'all throwing the bat signal up long enough. I guess I'll show up today. No more Bruce Wayne. He showed up in the Batman suit. I appreciate you for that, TJ.
Could have been better. Him and Herbig.
Facts, bro.
It looked like they could have had like 3 or 4 sacks each, but
Burrow did an excellent job.
He got the ball out quick.
He did an excellent job.
They were there in
that pocket,
instant,
man.
both of them, multiple times.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
G. Alexander, Wagwan Moats.
Wagwan.
Great team win. Russ still got those recipes. Defense didn't play as bad as the score suggested.
Big facts.
Coach C for Coach of the Year.
I agree.
Thanks for the gift, Moat. Pay Najee, Russ, and Fields.
Let's get it, man. You speaking my absolute language across the board. Glad you got the gifts. Appreciate your support. Shout out to Deke for picking you as a winner. And, Coach T should be heavily in that talk for Coach of the Year award, man. Who, if not him, I mean, I know nobody, but who? Would you bring up Coach of the Year, man?
It's got to be Coach T right
you know
now.
what I'm saying?
Like, storylines are there and
that's
everything.
What I'm saying, across the board, and he doesn't have one. So history is on his side. Yeah.
The storyline's not only there from the last year turnover to this year, but the turnover within season, having Fields for 6 games
and then switching to Russ.
Making the decision to go to Russ. The reports were out there that Tomlin was out on an island. He was the Lone Ranger in making that decision.
Man.
So
everybody looked at that man like he was crazy.
he was getting the critiques. He was getting the criticism at the time. So he should be getting the praise.
Yeah, man. Loud
That's how
decision.
it played out.
Big, loud decision. He
And
compensated to do
praise that is, I guess, exemplified in a Coach of the Year award. I think that'd be very rightful.
I see El Moranic brought up the Minnesota Vikings coach.
Sure.
But I say because obviously them doing it with Sam Darnold still, is it 9 wins for them right now, or are they at 8 wins?
I think they might be at 10.
Oh,
10 and 2.
Yeah, it might be 10. Yeah, so I could definitely see that. They was last night brought up the Buffalo joint because how everything played out for them boys thus far this year. So I could see that with McDermott. So you got them. How you feel about Detroit, Campbell?
Does he have one yet?
I don't think he does. And when
he would have won it last year,
right?
And he didn't.
But that's when
Stefanski.
That was his second one.
So sure. I
mean, so I think he could be in that.
He could get thrown in the mix.
You said, I don't think either Harbaugh brother at this stage.
No,
because Ravens they've lost a couple now.
And I don't think the Chargers record's going to be good enough.
Yeah, Andy Reid, so he.
There's better stories if you want to include Campbell, you want to include Tomlin and O'Connell. I think those are better stories than Harbaugh.
Yeah, I would agree.
If Harbaugh was winning the division,
different. Yeah,
that's a different story.
Yeah. Andy Reid, like I said, that's the whole you've been successful for too long, so we're not hearing
and
that.
You're getting lucky as hell.
Yeah, so we don't care about that.
You should have 4 or 5 losses right now.
Yeah. Let's see. Those probably the top teams, because there aren't any other surprise teams like that right now.
No. Dan Quinn,
Philly,
Commanders,
maybe?
but I think that's very similar to Harbaugh. It's it's a cool story. I don't think it's as good as the top 3 guys, though.
How do you feel Philadelphia?
He's just not liked enough.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
I think he's deserved. He's doing something right,
That's
man.
what I'm saying, bro.
I don't mind the dude, really.
They're on a run. That's what 6, 7 in a row for them too.
I think he's funny from the outside. Maybe if you talk to an Eagles fan, maybe there's certain things about Sirianni that pisses them off. They have their complaints, but from the outside, what's his 3-4 seasons in a row? What's his record right now? And then he went to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He's doing something right.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit my boy up, man. My boy a diehard Eagles fan. I'm gonna find out, why y'all don't like Sirianni, man? What's going on with him? Because he loves Saquon. He always talk about Saquon.
He actually seems like the
Saquon
perfect
should be
fit
MVP
for Philly with how he acts and does interviews.
He's like a perfect Philly guy. Where is he from?
I don't know.
He might be from Philly, probably from Jersey. But there's 8 in a row for them dudes. Yeah, but they've been on a little bit of a run. That's why I'm like, they're about a hand. I can see about 5. Maybe 6 coaches tops right now, but Coach Tomlin is heavily in that thing, man, based on the teams we just named. Yeah, but Philly is weird, bro. They really don't be liking this dude. He be like, he's cooking over there, man. He got something right. He know what he's doing a little bit.
He's probably, if you take his average over the last 3-4 seasons, he's probably
up there.
top 3 or 4
he's
in
up there.
Coaching records.
Yeah. They brought up Tampa in the chat as well. Remix. How you feel about Tampa right now? What they got? 8 wins? How many wins they have right now?
Are they even 500?
How many wins they have right
now? I don't even think they're 5. They might be 6. They might be 6 and 7 or 6 and 6.
Let's say I be feeling like Baker, man. I be thinking about him. I'm like Tampa as a whole. I don't know. What
no one. Whoever wins that NFC South division is not deserving of Coach of the Year. You should just be happy you get a playoff berth.
NFC South, NFC West, both of them. Just like, yeah, man. Whoever gets out of there, good luck, because y'all bad.
Right. Okay, we got T-Star F. Shout out to Roger Jones for showing leadership when GP was crashing out. But GP got to chill because all that might cost us at the wrong time.
No, you're absolutely right. And
just
it was
do the Fitzgerald approach. That's all I'm saying. Don't even give the refs any reason anymore. Just grab the ball, take it to him.
I mean, it's called cause and effect. When you've done enough of this action, people start to view you in that scope all the time. So now you have to do the overcorrection, Hopefully for him, he understands that and doesn't do what we see a lot of young guys do, which is try to fight the machine. They get pissed off with the people, the media, the refs. And it's like, dude, don't be mad with the effect. You're causing this. You can control this. You can make it all go away and stop. But you got to be the one to make that choice. And then you got to keep making that choice for 4 quarters. Because he does it for the majority of the time. There's just a handful of times where you can just see it glitch out a little bit.
I'm happy with GP right now. I feel like he's trending in the right direction. Not saying he's all the way where he needs to be, but I think he's continually improving.
Arrow is pointed up from a
professional standpoint,
yes,
teammate standpoint, all that.
Because it's never been play. His play we feel good with still.
Well,
he had that
weirdo
weirdo
has been
catch.
a little bit.
Did you see the
year.
weirdo?
The play.
Is this a catch? Is it, all right,
right.
Don't be weird with me today. He's good
drops,
for one of those.
The drops popped up this year.
Yeah.
And then the snap management and lazy routes popped up.
He did have snap management. Just when you do that at a time with your superstars, all right? Just gotta let them live, okay?
Yeah, we wouldn't be getting this GP production right now if it wasn't for Tomlin's foresight with the snap management.
You see how it is, man?
Tomlin's a genius.
He identified the issue early, and now this is the fruits of that
GP
labor.
Would be crashing out right now. He'd be hitting the 3rd-year wall.
My man, see, I gotta give my man low management. He said, Justin Jefferson play how many steps?
95%.
Low
and
management.
and Jefferson's like hurt.
I can't.
He's still playing.
He said, yo, low. See, across the league, everybody does this. They do? Wait a minute, now hold on. I know this dude play like every snap. But shout out to GP. Shout out to Broderick though, man. That was so ironic. I'm like, of all people, Broderick is the peacemaker. Broderick is the one selling them calm down. That's how y'all know they all crazy at Georgia. I'm convinced. I was like, all y'all crazy down there, man. If Broderick is the one telling GP to calm down, relax, walk away, how many times we watch Broderick like, Broderick, please not this game, Broderick. Please don't do it this game, Broderick. Please don't get no penalty for fighting nobody this game, bro. Every game, Broderick be on that. So, I'm just convinced, like, or GP might be the craziest of the group.
And I don't know if Broderick has really gotten flagged for that, though.
He did just, what was that? Was that 2 games ago?
It seems his flags for on the field play are way more prominent.
I would agree. But he's missed the I'm gonna get in your face and you see him. He likes to end it with forward lean with his chest. He one of them dudes. He gonna put him on you. He big dude, man.
Yeah, we got some dogs on this
he a big dude, man. But I'm like, yo, if Broderick's the one calming you down, maybe GP is just full on cycle. We just don't know it. Yeah, maybe that's why he's like, hey, sorry, no, you can get. Come on. Yeah. I like it though, bro. Shout out to them Georgia Bulldogs, man. We need more of them. We need more.
No, not this group.
Oh yeah, Carson Beck. He hooped out a little bit.
No, it ain't hitting the same down there anymore.
Carson's hooping a little bit, man. They got some
I watched that game. What happened? Oh yeah, that was the Georgia Tech game. Went like 7-8 overtimes. He did. Carson Beck did play good down the stretch.
Who would have known that was foreshadow? I was laughing at 7 overtimes. I'm like, yo, y'all play 7 overtimes and lose. Y'all should have just stopped. And then we lose in 2 overtimes. And I'm like, I wish we would have went to 7. This sucks. So, yeah, but shout out, though, man. Yeah, shout out, man. Carson Beck, bro. Tattoos, bro, I'm telling you. It looks cooler.
No.
It just looks cooler. His stock went up way higher because of the tattoos. When you throw a touchdown and you got a sleeve, bro, it just +5.
No.
Okay, overall rating +5.
Joe Gerbers, thank God Moats came back to the pod. Thought you was going Hollywood on me.
Hey, yo.
Also, what Jill cook up?
Shout out to Jill. Yeah, man. She had that fire from my dog. And shout out to Deke. Good. I like the energy right there, Deke. That's
what?
I ain't you still was going.
No, we're good. Much love to the chat and Dr. Moats. Deke, you're my dude.
Shout out to my dog. I know you was going.
I don't think Joe Gerbers. I don't know. Like he keeps saying like I'm his guy and everything, and then he
be setting you up.
He just keeps trying to set me up, even though I thought we talked through this and just like,
bro, what are we doing? Like, why you wouldn't do that, Joe? You know Deke reads the supers. Like y'all know Deke read the supers. Why would y'all be trying to put this in there for Deke to read? I'm just like, yo, I don't know if Deke just gonna be reading one day, just reading word for word, just bleep. Like, I don't be knowing, so I just be trying to get heads. Hey, Deke, hey, bro, hey, Deke, yo, hey, bro, you good? Just in case you ain't know.
You sure you want to read the rest of
this? Alert. Danger. Yeah, man. So,
well, thanks.
That's I know. That's what I'm saying. You
that.
good? You good? Yeah.
Yeah. You should keep doing that.
It's teamwork, man. One band, one sound. Yeah. So, shout out. Yeah, Joe, why you be doing that, man? It's too early in the morning for all that, all right? But, yeah. Whatever Jill cooked up was fire, all right? Or maybe it was too fire. So shout out to Jill, man. Shout out to Najee though, man. I do like the fact that he shouted out his ladies or his guy's lady. I think that's a dope move, especially when it's like that. You know what I mean? I like that because we know at times some of these understories that be happening and popping up.
Wait, what happened?
I was talking about the Najee when he shouted out Moose girl.
Oh,
That's
is that
Jill?
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Oh, yeah. Not Jill
it.
Biden. Jill Moof. Yeah, Jill Fry Moof. All right. I don't know if they're actually married. Maybe just engaged. But yeah, after the game, Najee was doing a post-game interview. Yeah, let me clear that up, man. And the reporters were asking what was wrong with him because we all saw him laboring on the sideline, kind of ran off, looked weird. He said that he was with Pat Frymouth and Pat Frymouth's girlfriend / or I want to say fiance. Make sure I got that right. Fiance Jill, and she made some fire blank pudding. Yeah, and that's what he said was going on. So that's the Jill that we all was just talking about. All right. Shout out to Jill. Shout out to the pudding. Shout out to Moof. All right. And shout out to Nosh. Yeah. But no, man, that wasn't Hollywood,
pudding,
man.
He was hungover.
It was flu game. MJ flu game, man. Let him just give him the flu. But yeah, I wasn't Hollywood, man. It did feel Hollywood-ish when you sit in that studio with all them daggone lights on you. You'd be like, oh, bro, you got that person talking to you the whole time. Deke, no, because Deke be doing Bleacher Report all the time. So don't be talking to you.
That's just
my
place.
They talk to Deke.
That's
when
place.
that dude talking to your ear, hey, we got fight, you get hard out. Hey, you got a break coming up.
No, they don't do that anymore.
Oh, see, that's how much
They
Deke
trust
is big
me.
time now. Deke has graduated to they don't talk in his ear anymore. They was rapping to me the whole time. Hey, man, I just got this one. Hey, all right now. Don't wait too long now.
That's tough.
All right, get up out of here now.
That is
all right, you got 10
very
seconds.
distracting.
And you talking to you just like, yep. Don't stop my thought as I'm listening to you rap in my ear for the past 10 seconds. Yeah. But it was a vibe though, man. But definitely not Hollywood, man. I'm a small fry, man. I'm just a guy that just, knows a guy that knows a guy. And I just be trying to work hard every once in a while, man. And keep wifey and the kids happy, all right? So, yeah.
Tons of fun. How do we feel about Cam Sutton in the end zone?
He's talking about the T. Higgins? That's the box out.
Couldn't do anything.
T. Higgins for a reason.
Just looked like he gave up.
Yeah, it's T. Higgins, man. He's in position, but it's T. Higgins, man. Nice throw, nice catch. I'm not tripping on that. But I would also say the same way we talk about Russ and we say how long Russ was out, 2 months, right? Getting back up to speed. And even this 400-plus game performance we saw from him, he didn't look like that in every single game. He's played extremely well, but this was like definitely his statement game as a Pittsburgh Steeler thus far. Cam Sutton on the flip side also missed a lot of time, man. So he's getting back up to speed, man, but he's going to be fine. I feel good with him, man. Like I said, just keep getting reps, keep getting acclimated. It's tough to go from sitting and not playing to going out there and playing versus the best in the world. And T. Higgins is one of the best in the world at his job, man. So, like I said, with Cam Sutton, he's going to be fine.
Joe Gerbis, also Broderick finding out Tomlin is the feds is my favorite part.
Shout out. Yeah, might be referring to Coach T when he having to be mic'd up. That could be it. Other than that, I'm about to say. That's what we call it. When you mic'd up, you be like, you the feds, bro. You got that wire on you. I can't talk to you today.
Yeah, he did. Did you see the video?
I did not.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were in the tunnel or tunnel going into the locker room, and I think Broderick saw Tomlin do something with a wire, take it off. He was like, oh, wait, you were mic'd up the whole time. And Tomlin's like, shut up. Like,
you the feds, bro. You the feds, man. Facts on that. Debo won't sit next to you if you got the wire on in the game. I just see Debo be like, hey, bro, you start feeling in your shoulder pads because you just like a little. That's where they put the mic. Yo, hold on, bro. I can't sit next to you today. Yeah, I'll be the feds, man.
Sammy Pugh.
Time out. I totally forgot, though. Man, did you see Trevor Lawrence get knocked out yesterday, too, bro?
I did.
They just showed that clip. I said, God, I forgot about that, man. How'd you feel about it?
It's not good.
I mean, not the result, man. I'm talking about was he sliding? Was he on time? Was he late? Was he early? That's been like the talk right now. Should he have slid earlier? Or should the defender, is he a terrible person? Yeah.
I don't think the defender's a terrible person. I think it's probably worth. He got a penalty, I'm assuming.
They threw him out. It was like a fight after the game or a fight like when that happened.
Yeah, I think. That's probably right. No. Probably flag, fine, whatever it is. And then I think the Jaguars are right for starting a fight and trying to back up their quarterback.
Yeah.
Just that, yeah, it's a tough. All those type of play. It's a tough situation. It didn't look
Yeah.
like he was purposely like trying to cheap shot Lawrence or anything.
Yeah. I'd agree. I think it was bang in the sense of Lawrence trying to get a first down. I think it was like 10 yards he was running for. You got Al Shazier. He's hauling tail trying to get to Trevor Lawrence before Trevor really opens up. And then, full speed, both of them dudes. Trevor goes down. I mean, obviously, when you slow it down, we can make the case, how much time is enough time? How much space is enough space? For me, I thought it was one of the things kind of like when we talk about with Tua. When the outcome is you locking up, we automatically we looking for to make it all feel better. Like, yo, you had to have done something. Like, this got to be on you. And I think that for Shazier, that was kind of his role in it. And he said, man, if you Jacksonville, yeah, you stand up for your dude regardless. Right, wrong, or indifferent. Your man down. We either all the way right or we all the way wrong. But either way, this what it is,
Yeah.
So I don't fault any of them dudes. And I don't fault Shazier either, man. My dude's like, yo, I'm with whatever because this is a football play, man. But, yeah, definitely sucks, like you said, that Trevor did get hurt from it. But this is kind of the NFL right now when you see the back and forth of do you allow the quarterback to continue to run, and now we're complaining like we even saw playoffs, right, with us, Josh Allen. Or we've seen with Mahomes.
I see it every time
right?
Mahomes plays.
Yeah, like with Mahomes, like we see it where it's like, dude, do you play full speed and go hit this quarterback and run the risk of the flag, or do you dial back like you see when Mahomes is playing and that dude is able to kind of manipulate that defender taking a step back a little bit, man? So they said this is, like I said, the sucky part with all of it, man.
Samuel Pugh can't hit him like he was Ryan Day.
They say Ryan Day about to join Neil Brown, huh? They say them boys getting unemployed all of a sudden, man.
Yeah, they might win the national championship. He'll still get fired.
Yeah. Said my man is on the struggle bus, man. National championship might be the only thing they can save.
Maybe.
That might can save.
Maybe.
Other than that, I'm like, hey, bro, a dead man walking. Yeah.
Maybe. Greg Yeager, how we feeling if Fields fumbles in one of these games?
Pissed.
I'm throwing my TV out the window.
I'm pissed. He didn't even have to fumble. If he would have threw the pass on 34 instead of pulling it, I would have been pissed because I'm like, yo, Russ got over 400 yards. What are you doing? Why are you overthinking it, man? Stop it. So, yeah, I'd be pissed. But as long as it doesn't happen, hey, man, I ain't about to trip.
412 Pickensburg. Did you hear Ocho saying he was going to talk to GP? It was on the Young's podcast.
I mean, I like it. I just think that GP right now, man, he's at that stage of his life where he's figuring it out, man. And no matter who talks to him, he is going to have to decide that he wants to change, that he wants to be professional. It's not easy to do. I'm going to tell you firsthand. It is a lot harder to be a good guy in the National Football League than it is to not be. It is a lot harder to maintain this crystal clear image and promote positivity and always make the best decision. That is way harder to do than the alternative. So for GP, he just has to decide that he wants to do that. He wants to, conduct himself like that. I do applaud Ocho Cinco, though, man. I do applaud some of these older guys, man, and some of the dudes that have reached out to him and try to get in his ear because, yeah, you don't want everybody to just turn that off and just say, hey, man, figure it out. You a young guy. Get it how you live. So I do like that. But at the same time, he still has to want to change. He still has to want to operate, just like I said, as a professional. Obviously, Ocho was a guy that told that line on multiple occasions, and we saw where it helped him. We saw where it hurt him at times. Terrell Owens, another guy. We saw with Antonio Brown. So it's like we know where it could get to. We just hope that it doesn't go all the way there, man.
Paul Bennett, Arthur sharp suited and booted on extra point.
I salute you, man. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I'm not throwing my Sunday best. Every once. But I appreciate you tapping in, all right? Shout out to all y'all that did, man. And it was actually cool. I did see some of y'all when I went back. I was watching the tape, you know what I'm saying? Reviewing myself, see if I did well or not. It was cool to see some of y'all in the comment section over there, too. Shout out to Leah Ward, all right? It's like, yo, thought you didn't care about us no more. It's like, nah, man, it's some other spot. You know what I mean? It's always love here, though. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all.
Oscar Berea, y'all see Skoranek blocking during the game.
Big facts. Skoranek looked good. Not just his blocking, but he also, man, had that big catch as well, man.
Well, I'm happy we actually threw him a ball because if you keep having him out there and just blocking, or even when we pass it and you never pass to him, then people aren't going to be paying attention to him anymore, and he's not going to be viewed as a threat, and that's just going to open up another defender to go after someone that's actually going to be getting the ball. So I'm glad we actually are trying to get him involved in the offense and passing it to him, because now he could be a more versatile piece for us, and it's not as obvious what we're going to be doing on a given play when he's out there.
I would agree. Definitely would agree.
Because I started to think that. I'm liking Skoranek. It seems like we motion him around, we do the blocking stuff. But at some point, we're going to have to start passing him the ball.
Don't be too predictable, man.
And we did, and it was a nice play.
See, those are the soul scouting that I like, but that was why I started to get nervous about that Justin Fields 3rd and 4. Because I'm like, all that thought process, like, yep, I can see them saying, this is the one we're going to pull in and pass.
Hollywood 931, what's this Hollywood slander? BU Moats.
Shout out to Hollywood, all right? Hey, I always be me. I ain't Hollywood, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a small guy, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Mr. Blue Collar Worker, man. Let me live, baby. Let me live, all right? But yeah, every once in a while, man, when them lights hit you on the set, oh, yeah, you feel Hollywood-ish, though. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Deke. Hey, man, you said that. I was like, oh, y'all got the computer already built into the glass in it. I just looked down at the desk and just right there for me. Oh, all right. You mean to tell me if I need, you gonna tell me what the number is? Hey, man, just success. Oh, some of that do be kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, some of it do be kind of cool.
Black and Yellow Texas Steel says, shout out to the dads. # we matter.
Big facts, big dad energy. If you know, you know. Shout out to all the dads out there, man. Hit that like button one time for the culture, especially for them pops out there, all right? And don't forget to subscribe either if you are new to the channel. You know, we always love the ladies, man. Always love the mama bears out there. But, man, when the pops is doing what they supposed to be doing, we cooking it right, man, all right? So definitely salute to all the dads out there, man. And, hey, man, keep doing it, all right? Work's not done. You know what it is. It's a journey, not a destination, Ryan
McPherson, Deke, what do you think about the fall off of Pitt football? If Holstein wasn't injured, I think we make the playoffs.
How do you feel about that? Because I saw people saying, yo, should they fire Narduzzi?
No, we shouldn't.
Okay.
No.
It's like, we're there. Deke was like, hey, man, you said fire. Hey, you brought it up. I'm just saying. Hey.
No, we shouldn't fire him.
Yeah, because I had people was talking that.
No, he's good for Pitt. We just gotta understand where we're at in the whole scheme of things here. I think Narduzzi has made us relevant. He's a nice, consistent factor with this program. And that's something we've really been lacking. I mean, we had Wannstedt for a little bit, and it's not like Narduzzi's doing any worse. Narduzzi, we got an ACC championship with Narduzzi. We've had some good seasons. And, like, Wannstedt's peak, we couldn't even get that. I think our best season with him was, like, 9-3, and we choked the Big East championship away. So, in between Wannstedt and Narduzzi, we had a couple guys, like, do one-off seasons, 1 or 2 seasons. And then we got a consistent coach here that's, I think, able to get Pitt at least to where we should be as a program and reach better heights at a more often time than not. So I'm good with Narduzzi.
Okay.
It's not like we're Ohio State. It's not like we're Oregon and all those other programs. If you're telling me we can have seasons like the one we just had, and yes, we finished awful 7-5, but to Ryan McPherson's point, if Holstein doesn't get hurt, I don't know if we're making the playoffs because his play started to take a little bit of a decline before he got hurt. That SMU game was terrible, but we're not 7-5. We're probably like 9-3, and that's a really good season for Pitt. I gotta be honest with you. 7-5 even compared to what we did last year. Better. Turned it around a little bit. I think we were 3-8 last year.
Yeah.
So 7-5 in the actual playoff mix. We started the season off 7-0. Narduzzi's doing a decent job, but back to his, and I think he does a good job recruiting too. Good job recruiting. Good job of just keeping us relevant. Mm-hmm. So I'm sticking with Narduzzi.
All right.
Even if I don't know if we're ever gonna reach a certain ceiling with him, I think you at least know what you got.
I like it then.
With now the extended playoffs too, I think that
year,
is our
man.
ceiling. Like actually making the playoffs. Win an ACC championship and making the playoffs. I think that's what we could do with Narduzzi. I don't know who
But it
we're
was
hiring
5
off the
straight in a row,
streets
though,
that's going to
man.
be able to do that. First, we got to just
But
we got
5
to
in a row.
What?
It's 5 in a row though.
what 5 in a row.
Yeah.
No, it goes back to the quarterback thing though. I really do think that because Yarnell he ain't it.
I mean, he was the starter last year though.
No, he wasn't.
I thought he played last year.
No,
though.
he was our third guy.
Oh,
he was the best
third.
of the
yeah,
three.
Yeah, but say he played. I know. I'm tripping.
He was. He turned out being the best of the three, almost like Mason for us. He was
Yeah.
the forgotten guy. And then once we went through Jerkovich, we went through Veyer,
I forgot Vay.
and then we had like 2-3 games left, and Veyer started sucking. He had the nice upset win over Louisville.
Mhm.
They were ranked like 15 at the time, but then he went down a downward spiral ever since that Wake Forest slide that they didn't call first down.
Mhm.
That was ridiculous. But then we went to Yarnell, and I think Yarnell went 2-1.
Yeah, I remember him winning games. Yeah.
He didn't play bad in the Clemson game, though. I got to give him credit there. He threw for 300. I don't know what to think of the fall off, to be honest. I think I'm still processing it. But if you're going to ask me about firing Narduzzi, no.
I like it.
I don't think that's the smart move. I don't think that's the answer. I think the answer is pumping more NIL money into this program and getting a stadium over at Pitt and trying to get some
they
tradition
said they be
going.
passing the collection plate out there, man.
I think that's the answer before like firing Narduzzi. Let's support Narduzzi. Let's get him some help. Let's get him some tradition back around this Pitt program.
They say pass the collection plate.
Get us some pageantry that we had back in the day in the
Put some
70s
money in
and 80s.
there, man. You know what I'm saying? Donate to the school, man. Donate to the NIL fund, man. Because it is the haves and the have-nots right now.
I'll match
Talk your talk,
donations. I don't know what the ratio is, but
talk your talk, dude.
Aaron Donald's willing to put up a few mil, maybe I'll match him to the 100,000th degree.
Oh, I was like, oh, you be careful with that.
All right, he puts up $2 million. I'll donate 200.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? Whatever he get, you get about 10%. All right, be careful. Maybe 5%, 2%.
Kenny, put up a mil.
Yeah.
I'll put up. You know what? Maybe should I make it a K?
Ooh.
Kenny puts up a mil.
If
Donald puts up $2 million,
I
do a 2K?
If Kenny Pickett puts $1 million of his money into the Pitt program, absolutely.
I could put up.
Absolutely. If Kenny could do $1 million, you could do a grand. All right.
Should that just be an outstanding offer for Revis?
I would agree.
Donald Pickett.
If
James
Revis or AD or Shady McCoy, if they put up 2 M's, you'll drop a bando for. And GP for certain shot his gun, bro. Y'all can't fool me, man. I'm just seeing the replay, bro. Oh my god, he has it right here, and he bangs out on him, man.
He's done worse.
Oh
though.
my god,
he's done worse.
I was literally waiting to see it. He for certain popped that thing, bro.
He did worse.
Yeah,
whenever I first saw it, I didn't see him pull the trigger.
Oh, he for certain pulled the trigger, bro.
Whenever I saw it again, he clearly did, but still, he's done worse.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, he was just shooting it up in the air too. He wasn't shooting it at anyone.
It was a shoot.
It was almost just like a celebratory. I got the first down. Let me shoot one in the air.
He
It's
let
almost
it
like
off,
4th of July. Whenever you're shooting off cannons.
You know you're not allowed to do that. That's technically not what you're supposed to do. I used to say the same thing. I just called it. But. We saw him do it. Just, but. You're not supposed to do that, Deke. It's illegal. It's dangerous, Deke. No guns. Stop shooting your gun in the air, especially in the stadium, all right? Leave the gun in the locker room at home. All right, don't you bring it to the facility. Why you pull the trigger? He for certain pull the trigger. I don't know what made me look up and catch that right that fact. My man for certainly pulled that trigger though. God, dog. He was fine if he just left it. He was fine.
Yeah.
He was fine.
That's what I thought he did.
He was fine. Oh, it was a point. It was a point till he pulled that trigger. It wasn't no point no more. Let that thing, let it fly, man.
Jackie
Shout out to GP, man.
Says I was wrong about splitting with Cincy, but Peyton Wilson is the rookie depoy. Mike Tiefert to coach of the year and Ball's kicker of the year.
Okay. Yeah, 1,000% on Boss kicking of the year, man. They ain't even know they're going to bring up the cat from Dallas, but Dallas sucks. So, yeah, Boz is on one. Absolutely fuego right now. Shout out to the homie. Peyton Wilson, man, I don't know who his biggest competition
I don't know
would
either.
be right now.
I want to look this up.
Yeah.
So, he's not even in the conversation for the top 5.
Corners, who are the young
Jared
corners?
Verse, Mitchell, Brendan Fisk, Leatu Ladu, and Cooper DeJean.
DeJean had
They
a
all
loud
have pretty
play
similar
yesterday.
odds right now.
Yeah, DeJean had a loud play yesterday. I think Verse might be a little
Versus the
ahead.
favorite,
Yeah,
minus 112. This was before this week, though.
Okay, I was say I can see Verse being a little bit ahead. Tyrion, cause you said Tyrion.
He's not there.
He's not.
No.
Who'd you say? I thought you said
Braden
corner.
Fisk, Leatu Latu, Cooper DeJean, Quinion Mitchell.
That's what I'm thinking. Quinion Mitchell.
Jared
That's what I'm thinking
Verse.
of. Yeah. But no, DeJean, like I said, he had to play last night, man. The big hit on Derrick Henry. Quinion Mitchell, he's been talked about. Verse is the guy, just because the pass rush element of it. But Peyton, man, I like the loud play. He just needs more loud plays because he's not getting as much opportunities as some of them other dudes right now.
Right.
But if he can get him another pick or some other like loud splash play, that can help him out even more. Because right now he has 2 loud plays.
Yeah, I just don't think he's playing enough.
That's what I'm like. It's just
Like,
not
what's his
enough.
tackles at right now?
Yeah.
Even? Like, first you got to get like a baseline of at least you're getting a solid amount of tackles,
Yeah.
maybe close to 100 tackles for the season.
Yeah.
But then you
add
need the pick,
sprinkle
you need
stuff.
some sacks.
Yeah. Because the loud pick versus Lamar on that wheel route, that's one of them defining moments. You need a defining
That is
moment.
true. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you need a defining moment. Then he had the touchdown, obviously, yesterday, scoop and score, another defining moment. So that is loud, but
51
Yeah.
combined tackles right now.
he going to need to be, if he can get to 70-ish or low 80s, I think he would have a way better chance, but he going to have to cook.
Only one pass deflection. I guess that would have been the pick, too.
Yeah.
Pass deflection, pick.
He's going to have to
51
really cook
combined
down these
tackles.
last couple games, man.
Right. And I don't know if we're that eager to be
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
him 100% of the snaps
Yeah.
right now. I think we got a good little thing going with
Right.
him and Roberts.
And what's the point of putting more stress or pressure on Peyton to chase an award when we know how he's playing as a whole right now?
No. Yeah, so he's probably not going to win.
Yeah. But Coach T, man, we
Still,
talked about
a
him, man.
positive rookie season, a really good rookie season.
And he still has a chance, though. Bro, if you get you 2 more picks down this stretch in any capacity, or you find another way to get some more splash plays, that's gonna help him out even more. So it's just he's not playing, like I said, as much as the other dudes. Excuse me.
Let's see what Jared Verse's stats are. Because if he's only going to end up with like 7 or 8 sacks, he only
Bro.
has 4.5 right now.
So
Is
he
that
might
true?
end up with 7 or 8.
That's crazy, and
Yeah.
he's the favorite.
But bro, what's my man? Pass rusher that was with the Commanders,
Jeez, man.
Chase Young. When he had 7.5 sacks.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. He's got a couple forced fumbles, too. 4.5 sacks. So, yeah, if he finishes like
Mhm.
7.5, 8.5, a couple more forced fumbles.
Like that'll put him in that combo. And you know how we feel about just pass rushers in the
Right.
NFL.
Peyton Wilson, he's going to have to
Yeah.
get a couple sacks, another pick or two.
Uh-huh.
A touchdown wouldn't hurt. And then, you're right, get those tackles up to like 70.
Yeah, because I think 70 with splash plays.
Well, he's definitely going to get 70 if he's at 50 right now. So,
well, that's what right.
get to 80, 90 then.
my thing is. If he's just going on the pace that he's currently on, he should be in that 70 range because he's getting anywhere between 3 to 5 tackles a game. So that'll have him right around there. But man, if you mess around and get in that 80 or you flirt with 90ish, say you have a 10 tackle game around here, around some point, that's gonna help him out in a major way, man.
TJ for Depoy still? I think so. I think he was, even after the Myles Garrett debacle in Thursday Night Football, I think he was still listed as the favorite. Because this article's from like 5 days ago.
I mean, I see it.
TJ Watt minus 189, Myles Garrett plus 1,300.
Listen, man.
Here
I
we
see
go.
it, dude.
Here we go. Listen, TJ's deserving of one that he didn't deserve.
I'm with you, bro. And look, if they want to give him the Depoy,
No, but I mean,
season,
after
bro,
last game though, I think
I-
he's building the case back up. After the game against the Bengals,
all good, bro.
forced fumble, 2 sacks,
I wish.
tackles for loss. We're getting back on track.
I'm with you,
We're
man.
getting back on track. I think he's at like 9 or 10 sacks.
I'm with you, bro.
Finish out the season strong, get like 15 or 16. He's leading the league in forced fumbles.
I mean, I'm with you. At the same time, I'm like, listen, if they want to have TJ White be the guy this year, I'm down for it, man. I'm just gonna say, I know Trey Hendrickson is gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the same argument that we would have. So I get it, because that was what we would argue about how many times. So I get it.
He don't got the forced fumbles though.
I ain't tripping on it, bro. I'm just going off of the thing that we.
That's literally giving the ball back to your offense. That's
the thing that
big time impact. Only one forced fumble.
The thing that we talked about.
TJ's only like a sack or two behind Hendrickson.
Right now he is.
Hendrickson's only got 11.5.
Yeah.
That's leading the league.
Yeah.
So it's not, I'm just saying. I think TJ's got what, 9.5 now?
Now, yes, because he had
And
a
he's
loud
got 5
game.
forced fumbles?
He had a loud game. Yes. That's all I'm saying, man. Shout out to
TJ's
Dan
back.
Moore. Dan
TJ's
Moore did
back.
a great job, bro. Yeah.
Depoy.
He's
back.
all for it, bro.
And you know what? I feel disrespectful now saying that he deserves one that he doesn't deserve. He deserves winning a Depoy that he does deserve. This is deserving, actually, right now. Because no one else is balling out. No one else is going above and beyond.
I mean, they brought up Dex Lawrence. He just got hurt, though. That's the only. Yeah, he ain't going to win. He got hurt. He on IR now.
TJ's back. I'm loving it.
Hey, man, his shout out, bro.
If he was the favorite going into this Bengals game,
hey, shout out, bro.
this Bengals game ain't going to hurt him, I'll tell you that.
Hey, like I said, if they would have given to it
This
year,
wouldn't
man,
be giving it to
shout
him.
out
This
to
would
him, bro.
definitely not be giving it. If the season ended right now,
we can have our difference of opinions on it.
5 forced fumbles. He's only two sacks behind Hendrickson.
We
Hendrickson
can agree to
ain't.
disagree, bro.
I don't even think he's next up for Depoy odds after TJ.
We could agree to disagree.
Who would you give it to?
I already said if I'm doing it today, I'm giving it to Hendrickson. If we do it today.
Man.
But the season doesn't end today. So that's why I said we could agree to disagree on it. Hey, I ain't tripping on it, baby. I'm a TJ guy.
5 forced fumbles.
Hey, shout out to the forced fumbles, man.
Only 2 less sacks.
Shout out today. Shout out to that, man.
Don't forget about the QB hits.
Hey,
the TFLs
shout
too.
out. Are you selling it to me or you selling it to yourself, man?
I'm selling it to. Yeah, I guess you. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm trying to get you to change your
That's
opinion.
not gonna change my opinion on it, man. That's not. Yeah. At the end of the day, I would look at who got more of them, and it took him balling out yesterday for him to even get to the point where that gap is closed. Because prior to yesterday, that gap by Trey was only growing, and that's why I say shout out to Dan Moore, because Dan did a great job of keeping my man out the backfield. I mean, between Russ getting rid of it, schematically doing certain things, but Dan Moore had a heck of a game yesterday, bro. So yeah, shout out to all that, man. But yeah, that's all, man. But I ain't tripping on it, man. It is what it is, bro.
Man, I should have put some money on TJ a couple weeks ago. Maybe the odds were more like even. I feel like if they were at minus 189 last week, it's probably gonna be like minus 300 this week, minus 350.
Yeah, it's only gonna
missing out on the good odds.
Get him now, though. Get him now. Get him now while you can, man. Get him while you can.
All right, I think that's it for the supers up to this point.
I like it, baby. Shout out, bro. Absolute vibe right now, man. Okay. What else we got, man? I'm trying to think.
I got nothing else.
Yeah, man.
I don't know if I got anything more to add.
I like it. But no, TJ,
we're in a great
man?
spot.
Shout out to TJ getting back in this day, man. Get loud again. Gotta get loud, stay loud, man. Get loud, stay loud. We got, 5 games left now? So, plenty still time, man. Plenty of time still. Keep this thing going, man. Keep it going. But, shoot. I ain't got nothing, man. We're going to be up out of this thing all the time today. Get ready for this next thing, man. So, shoot. Other than that, think we good. Think we good. So, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's show. Hopefully y'all enjoyed I keep saying last night. Jeez Louise. I blame you. I blame you. I know. It's your fault. It's your fault.
I didn't do anything.
I didn't mean to, but it's definitely your fault. So, hopefully y'all enjoyed yesterday afternoon's game. All right? And it was a great evening for you, as well as we enjoyed that victory as it just progressed us through the nighttime. All right?
No, from like 8 to 12, my night wasn't that good.
Don't do that. Your night was great from 8 to 12 because you was just in the middle of celebrating all the love
I had
that
some
was
Mickey
going on,
D's,
man.
so there was that.
That's always a win, bro. Shout out to
in
Mickey
terms
D's,
of
bro.
what was going on globally or nationally and what was on TV or what I was watching, didn't like what I was seeing.
We got a chance to have, a team that did us in a bad way last year. Had Kenny looking human. Remember, they were the team that derailed Kenny Pickett's success.
That was last year. Last year, like Tomlin said.
They had to avenge it for us. That's all. They did us a solid. They did Kenny a solid. They did you a solid for Kenny. That's what they did. All right, so shout out to them for that. All right, but other than that, though, man, This the vibe that we on. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it, man. But y'all stay safe out there. Enjoy today's Victory Monday. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out and subscribe. But anyway, until next time, baby.
Peace.